Let's see, we're gonna roll a 484-sided die, as one does. 484-sided die, excuse me. 375. That's a big number. Okay, man, it's down there. It's down there. All right, this is in the weird stuff. Oh wow, it's a real bad one. All right, this is in the weird stuff section. Would you rather have a pirate-level prison pouch, a reversible stomach, chipmunk cheeks, or a marsupial pouch? And why? Yep.
This sounds like a Crash Orf question.
Well, Crash and Orf made the table, but yeah. So anyways,
What I'm saying is the robot didn't make this one.
While you ruminate on these questions, yeah, where is Taylor tonight? Maybe they're playing.
Remy's out this week. Traveling.
Oh, he's traveling. Okay. Alrighty. So while you ruminate on that, does anybody for a recapspiration, inspiration that doesn't count against your 3 total from the GM, and can stack infinitely unless you reroll dice, all that good stuff. Want to sum up what happened last week? It was both simple and complex, and it is interesting to me that all the things that happened and what will happen next. We got a 5 from Man. We got a 10 from Wayne. Going once. Going twice. All right, Wayne, take it away. What happened last week?
Before I begin, if my audio starts going out, just send a message either over Discord or in chat here so I can fix it. So.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So we were traveling, trying to get.
I thought it just went. Sorry, I was
like, no,
oh my God,
no.
It happened right after he said it. Okay, sorry, yeah. I won't interrupt. You're pausing for dramatic effect. Okay.
Yes, we were traveling to get to the Wizards of Wine, and along the way, we came across some wildlife, some more accommodating than others. This seeker business that Robin's doing seems awfully involved, but we did find the bear, and we did find the rock. The bear had other companions, a human woman. It was sort of a caregiver, translator, something. And the understanding was that the Seeker had to, in single combat, get the blood from the bear, as the bear was willing to cooperate with Robin's goals. But Taylor, not reading the room, decided to intervene. This was all very well and good. We can handle some angry bears, but a 1,000+ pound giant bird dive bombing you from the sky is a whole nother matter. The drawback of Anne's enormous size is that she is strong, but there's a lot of meat on those bones. So the rock singled her out, and through a combined effort, we were able to stop her from being taken away to the mountains. And ultimately, definitely got some blood. Did I cut out again?
You're good.
Can you hear me?
Now. You're good.
Okay. All right. So we were able to get the blood we needed. All those who needed blood. And now we are trying to get the rest of the stones so that we can complete the ritual. I
Yeah.
will try and project more, but keep
I
the
know
tone
I've been
low.
having the same problem. Like
Well,
soft-spoken characters or
mhm.
like more quiet characters, they just don't pick up, and it's just like really annoying. Cause like, how do you project quietly? Do you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
mean, I'm sure it's possible, but it's been tough.
I will figure something out.
Yeah. Also, remember we used to be able to have NPCs with squeaky voices? It doesn't pick up squeaky voices very good anymore either. Like a little high
Oh,
pitch, yeah, a little
that
high
is
pitch squeaky
that's
voices.
unfortunate
Yeah,
because
that's a
sometimes
shame.
squeaky NPCs are fun.
I know. Thank goodness it didn't start up until after we finished Abomination Vaults. Poor Noma Mile wouldn't have been able to communicate with anyone. All right. Go ahead and add a faxpiration to your sheet. If anybody would like to answer the question, roll d20 in the chat. We got a 12 from Robin.
May I ask, what's a reversible stomach? Like, you could just, like, throw up at will?
Like a shark.
I'm a little
Okay.
lacking in my anatomy of how sharks work, I guess.
Wait, what?
I don't think I
Uh,
really know how a shark works.
Oh yeah, sharks have reversible stomachs. So if they eat something and it's like, oh, this sucks, they just go bleh, and they turn their entire throat and stomach inside out and shake out the baggie that is their stomach, and then they swallow it again. Fun, right? Yeah, you into it?
Okay, alright.
They also have electrosense, which is kind of dope. Like
it is.
who needs blind sight when you got electrovision?
I have,
Still not as great as an elephant having 2 mile tremor sense, but
what? That's
whatever.
a thing?
Yeah, man, elephants are bananas.
That's
Like,
amazing.
if they made any of the animals in D&D like their real life counterparts, they would be some pretty awesome stat blocks. Yeah. All right. Well, we got a roll off on the 12. So give me fresh d20s from Robin and Wayne.
Well, this goes to Robin, unless she rolls a 1.
We'll see. We'll see. Oh no, yeah, Robin. All right, so Robin, this is a big question. Big question. What's the answer?
Marsupial pouch.
Marsupial pouch.
It's handy. It's just
Yeah.
handy, and it's not quite as controversial as the pirate prison pouch.
Yeah, fair. I'm also leaning towards that because all the other options, they already do something. It feels like a marsupial pouch is specifically for storing things. So, yeah.
I mean, and it protects your nipples. So,
True.
you know,
True. All right.
you ever had like a cat or something like claw you in the nipple? Protected pouch.
Fair. Fair. You may ask the same question of any other PC who is willing to answer such a question, or any NPC you've met previously in the
You
campaign.
know what? Wayne wanted to answer to. We'll hear from Wayne if he's willing.
Wayne, are you willing to answer at no compensation from this firm or its affiliates?
I am.
Okay.
We'll see if this breathier voice works better. I would have to say the marsupial pouch seems most useful. I had not thought of the cat nipple issue. I was thinking more in terms of it doesn't matter where you go, you can keep certain valuable or essential things on you at all times, regardless of your state of dress.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
Yeah,
With
the nipples are just a bonus. Like it's definitely the backpack capability or front pack, as the case may be.
Fair. Well, that was definitely a question in the weird category. All right.
When have we not had questions in the weird category?
Very profound and serious questions on there, like the concentration camp question, for example. But
okay, I
yeah.
gotta shut up now.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever in all the games you've played with me had that question come up. I don't know, but it's a doozy. It's a doozy. All right. So while all that's taken care of, I will add a recap or a faxpiration. Oof. There we go, to Robin. And Robin, are you caught up on everything that happened last week?
Not. I hadn't quite finished the video, so I'm mostly caught up.
Okay. Well, they're arriving at the vineyard, and they have just convinced Davian that he should part with the last stone.
Perfect.
Even though he doesn't want to, he's too tired to keep fighting. So it was kind of a bittersweet situation. All right, I'll change the music.
We got bear blood.
Yeah, I was just seeing that is on my
You
sheet.
did
here
get
as
bear blood.
One instance of bear blood.
So with the mightiest bear dead, is there now a second mighty bear? Like is there someone who's ascended to the throne?
You sort of wiped out the whole family, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
I blame Taylor.
You know, it was an honorable duel, and we were gonna get what we
No,
want.
it wasn't.
It was. It was going to be, and
It started as an honorable duel,
and then
for
it
sure.
just became a
And somebody
Modi.
had to
Hey.
play their pipes.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
the bear did it first. He roared and tried to scare all of us.
Oh my god, that's the most Pathfinder kid thing to ever say.
What?
Like
The bear. You
the
guys
bear, the
murdered
bear, who, the
that
bear,
bear.
the bear. Listen, Dom, you're concerning me. I think I think you need to stop playing Pathfinder. The bear who was in the fucking duel made an offensive action against their opponent. Period. The end. A person not in the duel made an offensive action against the person in the duel. Case closed.
And the person
You guys-
in the duel
you
made an offensive action to the person outside the duel.
They shouldn't have perceived it as an offensive action.
That doesn't matter. You guys were too close to the duel. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. Dom, you're at a basketball game. The basketball goes into the stands. Does that mean the person in the stands should go kill the fucking basketball players?
I mean, if the person in the basketball thing threw it at the person in the stands, maybe.
Wow. Dom's FBI agent. I hope you heard that. Please update your information. Oh my god. All right.
Well, I'm not going to any sporting events with Dom.
Yeah, for real. You can have your fucking Miami Heat tickets back, bro. I ain't going with you. I ain't going to jail again. All right,
Gonna
so
rush that stage afterwards.
Jesus Christ.
Now, like a battle royale with teams. No, Dom.
Oh my
Dom.
gosh. I'm concerned. I have concerned feelings. Oh man. Anyways, so Robin, what happened is the guardian bear, saw that you were the seeker, challenged you to a duel to test your strength to see if you were worthy to be the seeker, and then it was going to give you its blood if you proved yourself in battle. You were doing fine, and then like Taylor AoE'd everything, and then it turned into a shit show.
I mean, it was a little too early to tell whether or not they were doing fine, but yes.
I mean, mechanically, she takes half damage from all the bear's attacks and has like a bunch of self heals and
Yeah,
topped
I mean-
off with all of her abilities. Like,
Let's just put it this way: the bear never had a chance to attack you.
yeah,
One
Yeah,
crit could ruin that for Robin.
okay. Listen, you can make as many excuses as you want, but like, I mean, the world has witnessed your treachery. We know what kind of people you guys are now. So,
That's why
Alright.
we don't need to do any more rituals.
yeah. I mean, obviously, there's no point in being good guys now. You've firmly established to the Fanes what kind of people you are. So, all right. Anyways, speaking of what kind of people you are, Davian, with some disgust, heads back to the house to fetch the final stone. Hand it over to you guys.
Well, that conversation went a little better than I was expecting.
between the bear and this, I'm just feeling a little bit guilty. But
A little bit.
Oh, well, we can always put that behind us. No need to go hunting down a rock, then.
Whoa.
you hear that?
I think these lands are
fun.
haunted. Really.
Nice. They just threw a person crying for help in the background. That's good stuff. All right, so Davian returns. He motions to you, Robin, to come forward.
Robin comes forward.
All right. Wow, this music's too spooky, guys. I'm gonna switch it out. I mean, I understand if you're scared. That's why we're gonna change it. Not because I'm scared, but you know, because I mean, I guess if you're scared, I'm scared. Anyways.
Yeah, there'll be ghouls in those vineyards.
All right. So, anyways, Robin, here you go. He hands you over the soul of winter.
Thank you.
He gives sort of a half shrug, and he says, I don't know what else to do. I hope that what you're doing doesn't damn us all.
All I know to do is try. What was here before seems like it's not working anymore.
I suppose. You are welcome to set up camp outside.
Thank you.
Heads back in.
Robin will turn around holding the stone and look around the group. Who wants to carry it?
What exactly does it do?
Well, Laura the player can see what it says on this item, but Robin has not tried to attune to it or anything.
Yes,
so
yes, you
have
must
any
attune to
Hey.
it before you can find out for sure.
And Victor touch it with that pearl thing that he always does.
Oh yeah, he could just try to identify it if you want to hang out for 10 minutes.
That's probably
We have all evening, so
Yeah. All right.
camp to set up.
He explains to you that the soul of winter requires attunement. While attuned to this stone and carrying it on your person, you gain the following benefits. +1 constitution, no limit. Access to the Shape Water and Toll the Dead cantrips with DC 15. Cast 4th level Fire Shield, cool version only, once per day, DC 15. Advantage to death saving throws.
Robin will note that it kind of doubles up a little bit of what she has already, because she gets a +1 strength, no limit, and can do Fire Shield warm. So
Out of character, maybe we give it to Victor, because both he and I
was thinking
have
the same thing.
Banshee shit. I mean, Wayne at this point I don't think is going to be quite so generous as to point that out, but I think Victor might not be a bad choice.
Him having advantage on death save just in case he goes down again.
Well, I mean, it'll even out right now until, what, a long rest? Or do we need, like, remove curse or something?
You
I
need
think
to
it was
remove
remove
curse.
curse.
Remove curse.
Yeah.
Oh, fun!
what is his
But don't
constitution?
worry, it's a little curse. So the remove curse spell or the equivalent could actually do the job. You don't have to do some
Oh, it's a remove
some-
curse little c, not capital C. Got
Right,
it.
yeah, you don't have to do like a Witcher-esque side quest to get rid of it, like with lycanthropy and stuff. All right, is that what you want to do for now?
I think it makes sense.
What is his Constitution score? I mean, I think the other utility is more.
Oh my. Well, he has a +3 to his Constitution saves.
Will his +1 change that, or does it? Just...
No, he. Oh, sorry, he has a 12 con, so just put it at 13.
Okay. Does not give
No.
him.
Doesn't Jason currently have an odd con because of his was it
I
the
do.
girder thing?
The girder increases my strength.
Was strength? Oh,
Yeah. They're both odd. Actually, I have an odd on every stat except for one.
all right. If not Victor, then Jason.
I mean, frontline fighter probably gonna need advantage on saving throws against death.
Who has the other? I mean, Robin has his own.
Plus,
Does
the whole point of fire shield
and have the other one.
and cool shield or whatever. Cool
No,
shield.
Taylor has the green stone.
Okay, so Taylor and Robin. Okay.
What does the greenstone do? It would
Greenstone is Dex. Yeah.
That makes
your
sense
con
for
is already
her.
pretty high. Yeah. I was just trying to make sure if there was any benefit to swapping stones around or not.
I'm okay with either one of us. I mean, whatever keeps us all alive while we get through these rituals or empowerment, I guess we're doing.
How many items do you have that you're attuned to at this point?
One
Yeah. Plus, I allow up to your proficiency.
or two, I guess two. I forgot about the girl.
Be hard pressed in this campaign, I think, to use up all your attunement slots.
I mean, Robin is happy with either Victor or whoever. But I mean, Jason, if you want to make the case.
Yeah,
for
Jason,
it,
you're a
not
PC.
make the case.
I mean,
if you ask for it, you can
make
have
the
it.
decision. You're the PC.
Yeah.
This NPC already gave him like a staff of the Magi. I mean, you don't gotta like load this dude up with more stuff.
I don't know. Considering how many times he's nearly died, I mean, just saying.
True. I mean, he's nearly died. I've only died.
He is a very traditional wizard. Okay, he could change everything, but also he could take one big hit and then he's done. And you're at the level. You can ask a good friend of mine named Hypatia. You're at the level where there's very often there's just real big hits. So,
Yeah, it's not going to change
Yeah.
much on that. Probably one con for him.
It's more I think Wayne's concerned about is disadvantage to death saves. So when he is on the ground dying, he's gonna die faster.
Yeah.
Should we give it to Victor until we can remove the curse on him?
I think that makes sense. Like, we could revisit it at that point. Also, I mean, all three stones are going to go away anyhow, so it doesn't really matter long term.
Well,
not really.
The stones
we're keeping the stones.
The stones go away if you do the Feign rituals. The stones get more powerful if you do the Strahd rituals.
Yeah, we're going to empower them and use that power to get rid of his boss.
My confusion about that.
Oh, no worries. But yeah, it's a very big difference between the outcome of the two rituals.
Wayne, by any chance, does any of the cold shoulders would be able to help Anne with her little curse problem?
Do you need me to like roll a history check or anything on that, or would I just straight up know?
Yeah, I mean, they amongst the cold shoulders.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's any of them would be able to. I'm not sure if it's remove curse we need or lesser restoration to fix the health. Oh, greater. and they might not know that.
There is a high-level priestess, that works for Strahd. She is a halfling. But she is not affiliated with the Cold Shoulders. But yeah, the Cold Shoulders do not have access to that powerful of magic. But there is someone in the employ of Strahd that could cast spells at that level.
And I would have encountered this person at the castle while I was there. Or at least
Maybe.
maybe I would be aware of them.
I think you would have been made aware of them because you
Okay.
probably would have asked something like, "So is this everybody?" You know, when you were kind of training with the Cold Soldiers, Cold Shoulders or whatever, and then they would have kind of filled you in that, there's other people. I'm trying to remember her name. Let's see. So many NPCs in this campaign.
Do we need to pull up the murder board for you?
I don't think she's on the
I
murder
don't. I
board.
don't think she is.
Yeah, she's like higher in the higher tier stuff.
I don't even remember hearing about a priest.
But what I'm hearing is we do need to pull up the murder board and expand it.
I mean, they wouldn't be going on the murder board. I mean, they were assisting us.
Murder board is just a term for the style of presentation, not the intent of everyone on the. I mean, we have our allies on there too.
I guess we do now. Well, maybe we can ask him about this person after we go see what Randolph is up to.
Oh, so the priestess is named Eloise. And the reason I couldn't find her is because, since you haven't encountered her, she was still in the compendium. It is said that in life, she was a cleric of Bahamut. Isn't that allowed?
Oh yeah.
It is said that in death, she still pays tribute to Bahamut, but draws her power from Null, the draconic god of death. In my opinion, I feel like you're doing good as a god when you get a name as simple as Null. I feel like that's when you're doing good. She is apparently an ally of the Minotaur that you guys slew. And
That bodes well for helping us.
Small details.
and Roderick Ardengriff, the Red Wolf.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's the other guy that we were asked to get rid of, right? No, that was a different werewolf. Or maybe the red wolf is not a werewolf.
No, I think the red wolf was like, now that their alphas are gone, they're gonna end up falling under the red wolf.
And Robin has promised that she'll speak to Strahd to create potentially an alliance or something for them.
Yeah.
Alliance, you mean they would bend the knee, essentially.
That's what they said. They are looking for autonomy and not having to fall under the Red Wolf, but doing so at the behest of the Dark Lord.
Do the Woods of Wines have an extra cart that are willing to part with for money?
Yeah, probably. Let's open up carts and wagons. And I knew I was gonna get some mileage out of this one.
All right, that's enough puns. Let's keep this rolling along, Crash.
Oh my goodness. They have a barrel cart available. Consisting of a simple treated frame and wheels holding a permanent large barrel or multiple standard barrels, a barrel cart is meant to carry liquids, powders, or grains. Barrel carts are often deployed by firefighter crews and wineries. It is 100 electrum pieces. It can hold one creature, which is the driver. It requires 2 large animals to pull. It has a cargo capacity of 2,000 pounds. Got an AC of 15 and 30 big old hit points with a damage threshold of 5 and a mishap threshold of 10. Its speed is limited to the speed of its draft animals. If there are no draft animals, it is half the speed of any creatures that are pulling it.
Oh dear.
I don't know if it only carries barrel. It's only meant for carrying liquid and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be hard to
We'll
store
find
things in it.
We'll find something later.
Well, I mean, it's made to hold barrels, you know?
Oh, it's just a cart that's meant to hold barrels, or is it a cart with a giant barrel meant to hold liquid?
Well, both, but for these guys, it is meant to transport barrels of liquid, you know? I'm trying to find you guys a good picture of one. Yeah, so essentially it's just fitted so that it carries barrels well here. So it's got like slats, you know what I mean? That you lay the barrels down in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like you can make it work. Also, you know, empty barrels, you can put things inside of them besides liquids.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's a single barrel cart.
Yeah, I mean, if we have the electrum, then it might be something we'll get use out of.
Yeah. We don't have a cart right now. Anne's carrying everything. She's encumbered.
Yeah.
And Anne carry the cart? Because it takes 2
It'll be
large
half-
draft
it'll be-
animals.
It'll be half speed if they're not.
Damn. Look at this stylish one. Oh, it won't even let me show you the picture. It's too cool looking. Alright. It's fine.
Yeah, half speed.
Well, we're not in a super rush, are we? I mean, we know Rudolph is doing something down at the hill, but we're not exactly sure what he's doing, though, right? I guess looking towards Victor, who might have some idea.
Oh, what were you asking, Victor? I'm sorry, I was reading ahead. In the picture.
Was there any notes in Randolph's tower exactly what he was doing at the hill?
Oh, Rudolph?
Yeah.
No, it just said that that's where he was going. Just left a very simply coded message for you guys, or I guess anybody who's looking for him. Find.
Well, I got 2 alchemist fire if we end up having to burn that tree. That very evil tree. If it's not used in the
it is a very evil tree. It is a very evil tree.
Yeah, as long as it's not part of the powering up the stone.
I also have an alchemist fire. And I have a vial of blade fire, so I could make my weapon burn.
Well, the soul of winter is representative of the Fane of the mountains, who is called the Seeker, and who is represented by the Raven, or sometimes the Eagle. So that would be the one that you would be doing if you went to Yesterhill. So it's very good that you picked up the stone first.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure what these rituals would be, other than we need the spear, and we just declare a challenge. I think it was.
Yes, it says you are to hold the stone, present the spear, and essentially to demand the power. Seems remarkably simple.
All right.
Robin is
Do we really want Victor holding the stone during this ritual? Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, if this is the one that is the trigger for all of this during this ritual, it might make more sense for somebody else to hold it.
Yeah, I just don't want him to, be targeted by or influenced by some sort of magic, which is probably will happen, right? Things like that seem to be happening a lot around us.
I mean, it seems very likely.
Well, we can, I guess, iron out the details of as we set up camp.
Well, if you're worried about the hardiest person taking the hit, that by default that'd either be Anne or Robin, wouldn't it?
Yes. It was more of just worried that Victor might be focused on by any sort of magic or haunting or ghost or whatever's in the hill or and he would be best to support us during those times. But you're right, Anne is more hardy than I am, and Robin has her own knacks. And do you want to hold on to it during the ritual?
Don't mind.
Or if it's a question of
With
who
everything
can get
else.
out of the way faster, then that's Taylor.
Isn't what's supposed to happen supposed to go inside the stones anyways?
Yes. I'm assuming power goes into the stone, so they would have to be there. Not sure of how much they can be moved during the process. Maybe a little bit.
Right.
I mean, I'll have him pass it to anybody else who wants it.
If what do we want to do if Randolph's not there when we get there?
Just do the ritual.
Well, I'm assuming we would, but I didn't know if we would look for him afterwards.
Well, if he's not there, he's probably heading back to the tower.
Yeah, I guess that
And they
means
don't-
we missed him on the way here then.
They don't have text messaging in here.
Okay. Should I fast forward the clock then to the next day?
How many days are we resting here?
Well, here's the question: if we're camping outside, not actually
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah.
vineyard,
I guess that's true.
how, are
No,
we going to
it'll
get any
still
kind of
count.
benefits?
No,
Okay.
it'll still count as a sanctuary. They just don't really want you in the house.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you're not unwelcome, but you're not, like, welcome, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
We're not in the inner circle anymore.
Yeah.
Do we have a bunch? I'm trying to remember
Like,
if anyone got injured.
they're not gonna turn away servants of Strahd who have helped their family before, but they're also not gonna have servants of Strahd, like, they're not gonna invite you in for dinner, you know? Yeah, so you just tell me how many days you want to take. I mean, I don't think there's any timers going on that should impact you.
I was thinking we were just doing the one night, but I can't remember
I
if we
have
picked
four.
up many injuries.
I have 4 levels of exhaustion.
Okay. Yeah, we can rest until you're cleared, or rest until you're comfortable. Moving on. Keep a lookout if if Randolph comes by.
And we'll move on whenever the group's ready to move on. Regardless of how she's feeling.
Alright, throw a poll up then?
Yep.
How long do we wait? Alright, throwing it up.
Yeah.
Well, that's 3 voting to stay until we're ready, while abstaining. So I guess we're decided.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice to be in agreement for once.
Good stuff. Alright. Tell me, I'm gonna advance it to the next day then. Oh, that's 5 days. My bad. That'll mess up some boofs. Okay.
Just to verify, he said we could stay outside. I know this is a
Yeah, this would be like a half and half situation, so you would actually benefit.
Okay.
Yep. You guys have done a lot of good things for these people. So, in fact, this is the only campaign setting where the winery still exists. So, this is the only.
Hey,
the
we
only-
got
this is
that
the
going
only-
for us at least.
Yeah, this is the only
Yeah.
timeline where the winery still exists. So,
How is my cool plant arm doing these days? It's been, I mean, it's been what, like a week or longer since I got my arm chopped
Yeah,
off.
it's looking.
I mean,
It's looking
I know
real
you said
nice.
it's, yeah, I know you said it was functional. Like, is it like really leafy and cool and viney?
Yeah. So there's this character in this really fun phone game I've been playing. Who also has plant arms, and they look really cool. I was gonna show them to you. Hold on. Um, they kind of have like this vibe of like, yeah, like they're not all the way filled in. I think that looks kind of cool. It's kind of ephemeral, you know? Yeah, like it.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
That kind of looks like the style from Nimona or something.
Oh, the game's
Like-
so beautiful. It's so
I
nice.
mean, it does look pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a good smoking replacement, you know? Like, not that I've smoked in like a long time, like 15, 16, I don't know, 20 years or something. But your brain, humans, they need like a smoking activity. You know what I'm saying? And so I got a phone game to replace Twitter. So it's been working out pretty good. But anyways, yeah, I was kind of picturing that. If you picture something a little bit different, like more viney or
No.
something. But
No,
yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I'm waiting for Robin to start saying, "I am Robin."
Aw. Let's see. So that take care of any sleeping and checks and whatnot you need to do, and then we'll go to the next day. Also, if there's anything you want to do during this time that's downtime related, or just kind of check in with each other or the NPCs, or you want to do crafting or something like that. Since you're spending an entire day, you would get to do, I believe, 8 checks.
I feel like I
if
was
you were doing
some
crafting. Yeah, you were working on a potion.
I think for some reason I'm not able to get to it on my character. It switched me back to the
Oh.
other sheet, and I don't seem to have the option to go to.
You know what? I don't see it on your sheet anymore at all. I wonder if the mod is not supported anymore. Let me see. In module.
Yeah, the downtime's up.
It's gone. What the hell? Oh man.
No
That
downtime for you.
blows. Everything nice goes
You know,
away.
It's you know what? It's if you use the official sheet that's
Yeah.
there, it's not on the tiny sheet.
What?
Yep.
That's terrible. That's terrible. We
so I
can't
have
live.
it.
We can't live in this half and half world. This is terrible. All right.
So we can do 8 checks a day.
Yes. I wonder why it stayed on that sheet, but not on the other one.
Might be a thing with Tiny.
It says crashes, tracking, and training is what it's called now. Tracking and training. That wasn't what it was called before. Yeah, it says I have it installed. And then someone named Ethics, has, I guess, made a superior version of it. That... Oh, wow. This one gives you multiple options for checks. Like, that's kind of neat. Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, it's in there. It's just called Crashes Tracking and Training now. Huh. Weird. And yeah, I see it on the there's a downtime tab on the new character sheet, but no longer a downtime tab on the old character sheet, or the tidy sheet.
Not sure if I can try and do any crafting with Smith.
What's weird
We-
is
we
my
have
NPCs still have downtime on their sheets. Like Victor's still got a downtime tab.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, I can check the settings because obviously there was an update because it looks like they changed, they changed the name. So let me check. Crash is tracking and training. Show import button. Show tracking tab for PCs. Show tracking tab for NPCs. Tab name.
Ah,
Down.
okay, there it is. I found it. So
What
in
happened?
Tidy Sheet, if you go next to your level, there's like a 3 dots.
Uh-huh.
You click on that, there's tab selection. You can actually turn off and turn on tabs now. And downtime is hidden.
Okay, I see it. Well, there we go. We all solved the mystery together. Cool.
You can turn
Okay.
on spellcasting then.
That's actually pretty slick. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna advance to the next day. You need another day, or are you good? Even Thursday. We're heading to Friday. Okay.
Robin makes a potion.
Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, I think any group interaction would be between Taylor and Wayne, but Taylor's not here, so it's what it is.
Yeah, they're trying to sneak that your vampirism stuff into.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is just, I guess, touching base with everyone on which ritual we're doing.
Oh, that's
And
a
I
good
have-
point. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's in our best interest to empower them.
All right. So we have one vote for empower. Okay. So Victor
Wayne would also vote for empowering.
Victor votes for empower, but Robin, he seeks you out before this conversation because he has a very higher intelligence than I do, and he would have thought to seek you out ahead of time, and he says that he thinks that the path of the seeker is right and just, and that the land deserves to have its power returned and never taken away again. ... But if we had the power of the land and Strahd didn't ... And he gives you like a meaningful look, hoping that you understand his implication. But he'll definitely explain it if you want him to explain it.
Yeah, Robin gets the implication.
Yeah.
She'll kind of nod a little bit. She's gonna say, "I hear what you're saying.
Robin,
I think we
it's
just-
about having options. If the power is returned to the land, we are no stronger, and he is less strong. But he still outmatches us. This way, we have all the power. He is at our mercy.
So, is there, in all of our discussion of this stuff, obviously, if we charge up these stones, we're taking power from the land to do that.
We're taking the power from Rod because right now he has all the power from the land.
Right.
He told us.
Is there the potential? Because to return power completely to the land,
that's what the
stones
Fanes want. The Fanes
that's
want.
what the Fanes want.
Yeah, they want you to reverse the ritual, put the power back in the land, break the stones, so that no one can take the power from the land again.
Well, that's my question. Is once we take the power and use some of it, can we then break the stones and return the power to the land?
I mean, As long as you had the stuff to do the ritual to return the power to land, yeah.
So, in Robin's mind, we can do one and then finish the quest. Like you go one direction.
Well,
Land is maybe temporarily, but
Fine.
you know it's for the good of things. And then once everything is dealt with, then we finish saving the land. Saving the land is more than just returning power to it.
Well, maybe.
Potentially, that's kind of what Robin is thinking.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you guys
It
need
could
a goal,
happen.
then. Is that right? You guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Empower, and then afterward, but that's what I say. We still need to go talk to the Kavani.
And
We'll talk to
power
them at some point.
first, then you have power and options.
Yeah, empower, and then after we free the land from Strahd, break the curse, so to speak. Then we
Take out
return
his
our-
boss.
Yeah,
'Cause
return
Robin-
to power.
Robin does not believe it will work the other way. Like she 100% believes that we can return the power to the land, but it's not going to fix the problem.
Yeah, if he's still
So-
here, land is still
yeah.
stuck.
Yes. Yeah. We can worry about the land and its power after we get Minidora and Irenia and Taylor where they want to go.
And looking over at Victor, Robin will say, I'm in agreement. The land must be healed. But it must be healed from everything if we can do it, not just some of the things that plague it. And I think a good seeker would know that all of it is more complicated than just rituals, that there are choices that have to be made along the way, and a quest for the larger good of the land is more than just following a ritual.
Well, tomorrow morning then, we head out for Yester Hill. He would say this Thursday night, I guess.
Sounds good.
So that morning, I will roll to see how weather goes. It's moderately shitty. It's moderately shitty. So it's definitely raining, storm clouds. Because Yester Hill is an outdoor dungeon, I will just roll a random counter check for the 2 hours that would take you guys to get there. Are you traveling along the main road, which will take you, I guess, to the front entrance, or are you guys cutting through the woods like you did last time?
I don't
think we have to.
Yeah,
Now.
we have the cart too. We have the cart
Yeah,
too. I
okay.
don't know if we wanna
So
cut
stay
through
into the
woods
road?
or
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's an 18 or higher then. Alright, no problem, and no problem. Alright. So, I'll take you over to this bird's eye view of Yester Hill. Okay, so you guys would be entering from down here. And this is the circle of stones right there.
What's going on at the top of the hill with the creepy tree that needs to die and stuff too?
I mean,
does
it's
everything seem to
right
be?
there.
Yeah, I mean it's there. It doesn't look any different really than we were there last.
Oh, that's
Well, we can worry about that after we
I
guess,
think Robin's
take
just trying to
power
make
from
sure-
the land here, and right, that
mean,
might
we don't
weaken
know
it.
We don't know what's going to happen when we do it. I mean, it might weaken it, but what if it, I don't know, awakens it and it comes and starts smashing us during the rituals? Like you know.
Yeah.
Well, then we get
Oh.
prepared to burn it.
the furious sounds of me updating my notes. The fear. Keep going. The furious
Well,
sounds.
well, then Victor will hit it with some fireballs, and
Mm,
we'll be
yep,
fine.
Yep. Fireball, no
I mean,
problem.
maybe it'll just stay put. Maybe that's definitely what would happen.
Yeah, yes. Maybe Randolph's up there already killing it for us.
Yeah, is there
I
any
mean,
sign?
why else is he here?
Is there any sign of Unrichted?
I would take a survival. would probably be the best way to see if there's any sign of his passing. All right, let me see. Oof. Robin, there's definitely been some foot traffic here lately. Humanoids. It is hard to tell with all the rain and whatnot, just how fresh they are, and how many. It is definitely more than one humanoid. So, believe that the Faithless may have returned to the area, whether en masse, whether they have the morale to fight, unknown. But you do see signs of the passage of humanoids. Anne and Jason, you don't know what Robin is seeing. She's like Aragorn right now, just like a ranger.
Robin will point. I mean, she's in tune with nature, right? Like, so she's
Mhm,
trying to
mhm.
see some of this stuff. So she'll point, and she'll say, multiple people. Not sure how many, but definitely more than just Fenrichten were here. Maybe it's some of the druids coming back, or people from this land. We just need to be cautious as we go forward.
Oh, all right. If they're up on the mountaintop, maybe we don't have to run into them, right? The stones are here before us. Maybe we can get this done before anyone shows up.
My apologies for those flashing lights. Sorry about that.
I mean, maybe it's a. We don't know what happens when we do this thing. Maybe it's loud. Maybe it's. Do we really want to risk attracting attention by just doing a ritual that we don't know what's going to happen? When we have an element of surprise, possibly? Or at least can choose how to fight?
What are you suggesting? Not do the ritual, then do the ritual?
I'm saying maybe we should go check and see what's going on before we start a magical process that could get interrupted.
About how long would it take us to get up to the hill and back? Like, is it like quick jog up and back?
If you take the straight incline, probably take you about 30-40 minutes. If you did the tourist loop, where it's concentric circles that spiral up the hill, like running the full perimeter tighter and tighter and tighter until you get to the top, it takes several hours.
How long if we climb it as a mountain?
Well, you don't have to climb as a mountain. You could just
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah, we're not on that side.
How many people do you want to lose this go round?
Yeah, we don't have rope this time around. Not
We
enough
have-
of it, I
we-
don't think.
No, we have seven things of rope.
17th? Okay.
If memory serves, it was like we needed like 10 lengths of rope last time.
It was a lot of rope. I remember that.
Yeah, and a lot of people got hurt that way.
Oh,
Anyway,
I'm not sure if should we risk running into other people, getting in some sort of altercation? And we could.
What if they have Fenrichten?
So you hear.
Vin
I feel like
why
at
would
this
we
point,
care
Taylor
if
might
he's
pipe
taken?
up
Like,
and say, "I can be very quick and very stealthy. Maybe I can go check it out."
I feel like Remy, who's not here, would be upset if something happened to their character running off while they were here, because this is a very dangerous place. That's a very dangerous tree.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm not trying to get Remy's character killed.
Yeah.
It does seem like something that Taylor would put forth, but I will hush my mouth.
That's all right. It's a good idea, and it's definitely something that they would suggest. But I think with their
we shut it down for lack of splitting the party.
Yeah. So while you guys are sitting here chatting, and just figuring out what to do, you do hear a voice from this tree over here. And the voice says, "Oh, but ain't you a chatty bunch? like a little flock of chickens, just squawking and clucking, pecking at the ground. And you see what you assume is a gnome. They are under 3 feet tall, but over 2 feet tall. And let me see. There we go. They have golden cat-like eyes, pointy ears, and a big nose, like Santa Claus. Also like Santa Claus, they have a fluffy white beard, which is quite resplendent, honestly, and done up in some braids in the front. And then they have a little top knot situation going on, a little man bun. They are dressed in leather armor, looks like. They carry a what looks like a scimitar strapped to their back, and one of their arms is a wooden plant situation similar to Robin's, though this one looks sickly and infected. Sort of a purplish, blackish green with patches of fungus and rot. The surface seems to undulate as if things crawl beneath the surface.
And who are you, sir?
Oh, I'm called Barnaby. I'm a druid, but not of these lands, at least not originally.
How long have you been here? Not here in this
Oh,
spot, but I mean in these lands.
this spot, I've been here several days, waiting for your arrival. These lands much longer than that.
You were
Why
waiting
you?
for us.
From
were you waiting for
one
us?
former seeker to the present seeker. It is good to see you, Robin Keller of Yarth.
Robin will wave her free arm in kind of a little, kind of one of those salute things where she bows her head a little bit and kind of twirls her hand around. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure
Why
is
are you waiting for the
mine.
seeker?
Well, I was told I needed to give you further instruction into the ritual. Oh, this isn't the ritual of the Seeker. It's the ritual of our former, well, I should say, not former, our shared employer.
Ah, I understand.
I have the spear of Kavan. That's good. And I sense the stone. That's good too. Beneath his beard, it is hard to see any sort of facial expression, but you see that his eyes, they bear a heavy weight. They're almost sort of sullen.
I guess Robin would kind of try to read him a
Yeah,
little.
sure.
Maybe roll
Drop
insight.
an insight in there. Sure. Okay. You get the sense that he is not happy or in any way enthusiastic about showing you how to do this ritual.
Barnaby, pardon me to ask, but you don't seem particularly excited about showing me this, or telling me about this information, or helping me with this ritual.
Well,
May I ask why?
it's been a long time since we got to do what we wanted. Instead, we do what we're told. And you see his teeth, 2 of which are fanged, flash beneath his heavy mustache and beard.
And if this was your choice,
Oh, well. There was a time where the only thing I wanted was to see these lands restored. To let the real sun shine down on these plants. To let new souls inhabit the bodies of the freshly born animals. To pull this poor place out of the shadows, back into the light. But it didn't happen that way.
how far did you get in your quest? Did you have the stones?
Oh, we had the stones, all right.
Did you have all the
And
blood?
and the wine stones too.
Did you try to perform any rituals? Or were you stopped before that?
We made it quite far indeed. We killed the bastard. And while he was missed, waiting to reform, we stormed the Amber Temple. We faced such horrors. My mind is still broken a bit, but I witnessed there. And we made our way to Vampire Alcove, his prison. Thought to bind him there and end him. But without his power, we thought, well, thought that bastard might stay dead. But wouldn't you know, it came down to one last incantation. All and everything balanced on the edge of a knife. I suppose there's a story told somewhere where it fell off on our side. But as you see, it most certainly didn't. Thought we died. Till we woke up in the castle. And everything changed. Somehow the stones made it back to old man Mordakov. Not your Mordakov, but our Mordakov. They buried him again. Everything just going round and around, it does. Ah, well. I wasn't the first seeker to fail. And he looks right at you, Robin, and he says, and I probably won't be the last.
And yet we all try.
Well, and you see his arm just kind of like lower him down from the tree, and then kind of coil back to his body. And he sort of, you know, they're gnomes. He kind of waddles a little bit, kind of waddles over to you guys. He's very small. Victor, he whispers and he says, "Power coming off of him is tremendous. He is a master of his craft. Do not let his small size fool you." This is not cold shoulder. And Wayne, when Victor says that, you do recall the cold shoulder saying that there have been others before them who met similar fates. Some far more powerful than they. Well, let's get to it then. I'll have to tell you, I don't know for sure what's going to happen. I imagine that the Fanes, the land, and nature itself will rebel against our little ritual. Probably send some guardians or something. You're, well equipped to handle such things, I imagine?
We prepared.
Excellent. Well, I'll be doing the heavy lifting. You just need to keep me alive. Wave your little spear around. This way. And with surprise, well, I guess not, because you're dealing with vampires a lot. Surprising alacrity, he just kind of, whee!
Said he's gonna hold the spear. We have to protect him while he does it.
Victor says he said that one of us waves the spear around. He will just be doing the heavy lifting. I assume he's doing the magical parts of the ritual.
No?
Did the Dark Lord say anything about third party?
No, I didn't mention.
Much has happened, eh?
Like him joining us? No. Said something might challenge us, but I think we already kind of knew that was going to happen.
Well, it makes a bit more sense that there would be more to the ritual than just us standing there and showing the spear. Otherwise, anybody could have done it. And it makes even more sense that it would be a powerful druid, because it is, in a way, a druidic ritual.
Can we just say his name and ask him?
I doubt Strahd just poofs into existence whenever we name him. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's not waste any more time.
Right.
As we're kind of following this guy, Robin is going to kind of start thinking through his story a little bit, and him saying that he is from Strahd and everything. And she's trying to square it up to make sure that it makes sense that he would be here. And can I roll another insight check on him to kind of see if that
sure.
all tracks at all?
Yeah. He seems to be pretty knowledgeable of what's going on. And Victor seems to agree that it do make... Oh, there Robin goes. Robin, a big hurry. It does make sense that there would be more to the ritual than just go get the spear.
And it seems likely that Strahd...
And there was a lot of information dumped on you guys on the side
Yeah.
of the mountain in the freezing cold. So he might have said, like, after you get the stones, I'll give you more instructions.
All right. Robin will follow then. Nothing to set off bells for her. So she's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty transparent. If he is delivering you guys a bamboozle, he is the most charismatic and deceptive of any of the faithless that you've met so far. Which is to say, that could be a thing. Like that, you could be walking into a big bamboozle right now. All right, so this is the establishing shot of where you guys are going. And then this is the actual map of where you guys are.
Ah, yes, that's what's familiar.
It takes me basically all my willpower not to click on like every pixel on the screen in those wide shots to see if something starts happening or a puzzle unlocks or something.
Yeah.
It is a pretty powerfully mystical setting.
Now you do see like a small campsite here, and he goes up and he pulls a pot off of the fire and he like sets it aside, gives it a couple of sniffs, dips a finger in, gives it a taste, nods.
What are you making there?
Oh, this is the reagents for the ritual. A bit of
Dare I ask?
blood, bit of earth, a bit of snow. You might say, why not just use water? Well, magic's fickle like that. I had to fly all the way up the mountain to get this. Yep. You'll need to stay inside this circle. So, you three will need to move in closer.
Are we thinking like these crypt-looking things in the stones are going to open up?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Can we kind of position beforehand so we
Yeah,
kind
like
of
a-
covering this area strategically?
Like a ghost army. Come out.
Skeletons, something like that.
Oh, maybe.
Giant cave bear skeleton.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yes. These cairns, they run deep under the mountain. There could be hundreds of corpses behind each door. I've never been a sacrilegious man, so I wouldn't know. Never cracked one open. My traveling companion, though, he was the very definition of curiosity killed the cat. Except apparently you killed him. So. All right.
When he says we killed his traveling companion, do we know who he's referring to?
You would assume Wayne. He's talking about Rosser and the Minotaur.
Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't seem
I think
overly
we lost.
that.
I think that's when we lost
Huh?
Wayne too.
Well,
That-
I mean,
that was the time when Wayne
yeah,
disappeared.
that's when I went down the
Yeah.
wrong hallway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you had to get your dog back. I mean, we understand.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just calling it like it is. I'm not salty about it. Just like it.
All right.
It was found.
One of you needs to be holding the spear and the stone. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen to you, so you may want to pick someone expendable or very tough. I'm sure it'll get easier with the second and the third one.
I mean, I am attuned to the spear, but I can hand it to somebody else, or I can hold the stone. Whatever.
Well, whoever has them, they have to have both. So, one in each hand. Outstretched.
Like, what, Terror has the spear at the moment? Or does Robin, you have it?
Robin has a spear.
Okay. And then what, we had Anne hold the stone at the moment?
Right now, Victor still has it.
Okay. Well,
Do we want to give
Victor
it to him?
not
Or do
be
you
the
want
one.
to? I mean, I don't mind doing it. Anyway, I mean, you guys let me know.
I-
Commanded.
I feel like Anne. I mean, Anne certainly has the constitution to it, but like Anne also does a ton of damage.
yeah, we might need Anne as a defensive threat that she is.
I mean, I've got an 18 constitution and a 114 hit points and a 17 AC. So I mean, I
Alright.
can take some hits if need be.
Right, yeah, we let you charge him up.
Yeah, Victor is holding the stone out like a fucking bird could fly by and just steal the stone right out of his hands. He's definitely holding it out because he's like, someone tough and or expendable. I'm neither of those things. That's what he thinks. He thinks I'm neither of those things as he holds it out.
Wayne's gonna just walk up to Victor, snatch the stone out of his
Oh.
hand, and then bring it over to
All right, I gave it to you.
Robin. I think we need to get this show on the road. Probably the best thing to do is you stand here with your stone and spear, and Taylor support you, and Jason and Victor and I will be on the other side. That way we're...
Whoa, it's getting a bit
What?
awkward. He's here. You see
Who's here?
the ghost of Kavan. He looks over with sightless eyes at you, Robin Keller, the Seeker.
Robin will look back at him.
You hear a caw type sound. You know, raven sounds. They don't make a caw sound, but you know what I mean. Raven sound. Terrible screaming caw sound. And you see the raven with the white wing tips alights at the top of the obelisk. It looks over at you. And it screams, Seeker!
Robin
The
will.
Seeker has come!
Robin will nod at the raven.
And then it kind of vomits out, Bowl! Bowl! Barnaby says, hey, pay it no mind. Are you ready to begin?
I'm trying to find Robin on the list of characters to give it to. She does not
Just
appear
drag it
here
to her
from...
miniature. You can just drag it to
Yeah,
her
he's
miniature
straight to
now.
my mini. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Aha! Did you get it?
Okay. Robin is looking over at this raven and
Barnaby
at the
looks
ghost.
over at you. Are you ready? And it's just screaming, Bowl! Bowl!
Is Robin is just looking at some of the effects from a couple of my flaws and stuff here real quick. She's going to look over at the ghost of Kavan, and she's going to say, "Can you hear me?"
And the raven is going to cry out, "Yes!"
She'll take a couple steps closer, and she's going to say, "This man," and she'll point over at Barnaby, "many decades, centuries, time is difficult here, ago, completed the ritual that you
Failed. Failed.
say that again."
Failed. Every time it screams failed, you see Barnaby his brows furrow.
His mission you say would have been successful had he and his group killed Vampire. But since they faltered at that last moment, teetering on a knife's edge, everything reset, even though he did everything right up till that point.
Failed.
The sickness of this place is not just afflicting this land, it afflicts everything, and it is connected directly into the being and situation of the Dark Lord. I want to restore this land and fulfill my role as the Seeker. But I also feel I have learned from Barnaby and his story that there is more than just the ritual here. I would ask that you allow us to use some of the power of the land temporarily to help finish the curse that is upon this land. To remove it completely so that I may fully return power to this land.
You may attempt a persuasion.
I've got some DM inspiration, or regular inspiration, I think, floating around. Let me see what I've got. Yeah, I've got 3 inspiration I've been saving up. I'm definitely going to spend one of those. Because if not for this kind of moment, when else do you even need inspiration?
We also have 7 fan spells.
7 fan spells. Good God. All right.
Alright, so let me spend one of these. Quick.
That's a lot.
Just
I
lost
don't think we've ever hit 7.
this. Alright. The DM inspiration. That's gone. Alright. And so I will roll persuasion.
Ooh. Okay.
And if it's low enough, I'll spend a fan spell. If I feel eloquent saying it or not.
The White Raven stares at you.
Also has your fact spell.
Oh
Oh,
dang!
yeah,
You gonna drop a D10 fact spell on that too?
Yeah, I'll drop my facts.
Okay.
Then it's
All
a
right.
roll.
The Raven stares at you. Its glassy eyes, taking you in. And
Okay.
Barnaby looks at you. His golden eyes. taking you in. And Kavan looks at you, his sightless eyes, taking your measure.
Should I just roll the fanspo just to?
And you're good.
Extra.
You did
I'm
use
good.
you said you used the fanspo, right? Or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're good. You rolled with advantage. All right, hold on.
Well,
The
I use a DM inspiration to do it.
oh yeah. They're the same thing. They're just different types of
Okay.
things. So yeah. So the raven, it looks towards the sky, kind of cocks its head. It looks up the hill. And then it nods. Its body kind of bobs up and down. And it says, "Prove! Tree!
Free?
Burn it!" Barnaby
So-
blows out a raspberry. Oh, it's always prove. Listen here, you little bird. If we burn down that tree for you, you let us do the ritual with no hanky-panky. No special guardians, no armies of the dead bursting forth from their cairns. You trust us to do it right, And, owing to a 33 persuasion on a nat 20, the White Raven says, and then it takes flight and starts flying up the hill towards the Gulthius tree.
Robin's going to just look at the rest of the group and at Barnaby, and she's going to say, "If we do this, and you want me on board with it, this is how we have to go."
Ugh. I have a part of that tree growing out of my body. Shows you his arm. Be a shame to lose it, but at the same time, nothing a little regeneration couldn't fix. I'm not sure how the boss man would feel about me helping you out, though. He's also a big fan of prove.
As long as we get the stones charged, how it happens, not really worried.
But I am in a bit of a hurry. I've been stewing here, listening to the whispers of a dead land for going on 4 or 5 days now, so sure. Let's go burn it to the ground.
Robin will hand the stone back to Victor. Just for
All right.
this. Do you want me to? Let's see. I'll hand it to you without. Oh, that's the wrong. Here, Trish.
You have some.
There you go.
So Jason's got how much alchemist fire? 2 vials?
Yeah, I have 2 vials.
There's one inside the cart as well.
And Robin's got one. And I'm happy to give it to somebody else if it makes more sense for somebody else to be carrying it.
And Crash, for an alchemist vial, that's considered an improvised weapon. That will be a strength throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, by default, throwing weapon uses strength unless it has the finesse property. So, you guys leave the Circle of Stones and head up the hill. Okay. So this area, probably familiar to you guys. Look at that little cutie over there. You guys killed him. That little guy. So goofy looking. Anyways, there's the Whomping Willow that shops at Hot Topic. It's over there. Okay, as you guys are heading up the hill, some faithless arrive. A druid with 2 berserkers and a scout. Barnaby looks at them and says, you probably don't want anything that we have right now. So why don't you run along and cry over your losses, pray to your ancestors. And they look at your party, and at the 2-headed giantess that goes with you, and everything else, and they walk away. Alright, so you guys move up on that Golthius tree. Look at that shit. Ugh. I'm 10 years old. I'm on my computer. I see this. It's late. I'm a little scared. Maybe it's a good time to turn off the computer, go to bed. That's what I'm saying. And he was very proud of this tree, so you can see it from 2 different angles. Somehow this one's more intimidating.
Yeah, I
Our
think it's the roots
Also,
moving
is
at
it
the
fucking
base.
bleeding?
Oh yeah, it has open sores that it just constantly bleeds like a fleshy sort of slurry. You
Those
guys
like
are familiar with flesh slurries by now?
flowers or leaves on the top.
Yeah.
And I
All
think the
right.
Roots movie is the creepiest thing.
Oh, for sure. All right, so I'll put you guys down on the map. So Barnaby informs you, oh, don't underestimate it. Every tree that you see is the tree. And you take in this haunted grove, essentially, of trees. And hearing that, you are made to understand that all of the trees are just part of the main tree.
Kind of like the aspens in Colorado.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, my Foundry I just white screened out of Foundry. Good times. Alright, let me reload. Let's see. Is there any flavor text? You guys have been here in a while. Let's see. I don't think you actually went to this part of it.
Yeah, we kind of gave it a wide berth.
Alright.
Yeah, we kind of figured we were going to get sucked into something.
At the south end of this hilltop is a sickly copse, a grove of dead trees and shrubs with a huge misshapen tree at its core. Blood oozes like sap from its twisted trunk. Skulking around the tree are 6 gangly humanoid creatures covered with needles. By now you know that they are needle blights. You know, the ones that like numb your legs with their acupuncture needles. Embedded in the tree is an axe, beneath which lies a humanoid skeleton. The axe looks particularly dope. I'm gonna just point it out there. It do look pretty cool. It's got like a natural wood kind of thing going on there. And then yeah, it looks pretty sweet.
Needle blights are our arch enemies.
That's true. One of the toughest monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a support monster, yeah. I wouldn't. I mean, I can't think of any bad guy that wouldn't want a minion running around that could immobilize people. I mean, that just seems pretty useful. Yeah, here's a picture of the axe. Like, the fact that I'm sharing a picture with you in no way means that the axe is, special in any way. Just, just throwing this picture out there for no reason in particular. Oh, nope, it won't let me share it. Oh, that sucks. Foundry being kind of a butt. Oh well. So, you know from experience that with blights, any plants could be blights. Because when they are not moving, they assume the appearance of, plants. So you can see 6 of them moving around. So sort of like cockroaches, right? Though if you could see some cockroaches, there's probably a lot more cockroaches you can't see. So you're dealing with a tree that's got a bunch of little trees that are also the tree, and now you're very confident that there are blights in the area as well. Let's
Alright.
see.
Dropping and burning.
Yeah.
Barnaby
it down.
would also explain to you that, so the tree, if we're serious about doing this, and why wouldn't we be? What can I tell you about it? Well, you ain't gonna do no sort of, no damage to it with stabbing or smashing. Slashing's the only way. Chop, chop, chop. You might think fire's gonna help you, and it will, but no more than anything else.
Alright. Someone tried to chop this tree down in the past?
Oh, it's been chopped down many times. Like all things evil in this realm, it always comes back. But seeing as how you made a promise to a bird and a ghost that you'd take care of it, well, I'm curious to see your methods. Also, here's some dope illustration of the tree.
Has it ever been burned down?
Oh, it has.
Anybody dug up its roots?
You familiar with the death house? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
We are.
It's sort of like that. Things grow strong in the dark. And the darkness brings them back. But I imagine if we move quick enough, you can save the day before it gets a chance.
So just to be clear, slashing is the only type of damage there. It's not.
Well, slashing's gonna get you some progress. Just don't bother shooting it.
Do you think a silvered great axe would be
Oh, sure.
good enough to do some? Okay. It's everything I have that's magical. Just pokes at it more.
Alright. Well, I guess
Alright.
you and Ann see if you can chop that thing down. We'll burn it up, and Wayne will deal with any pests that show up.
Takes that right.
Okay.
before we get to business,
And
Wayne
defeat the
is
Huns. Yeah.
and defeat the yes.
Yes.
Well, we're getting to business, but we're not getting down to business or
Oh,
whatever
my
the
bad.
song
My
is.
bad. My bad. Yeah.
I mean, whatever the song is. Anyway, before the Huns arrive, I'd like to use esprit de corps,
A who?
unless that ability has left
You,
Wayne.
use a what?
It's
Oh, the
esprit de corps.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, you cut out. So, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. You spend 10 minutes inspiring your companions. Yeah, sure. While you're doing that, uh, Barnaby takes out a pipe, starts to smoke the pipe, mutters to himself about adventurers these days. All they do is chat. Just a bunch of grab ass. How do they expect to get any adventure done? Always just yammering on.
When exactly was your age of adventuring?
Oh, well.
Fourth age, third age,
You know,
somewhere
I
between
don't
the
keep
third and
track.
the fourth age.
I don't keep track of numbers. You know, it's
You,
about
you just
attitude.
find your own path. Is
Oh,
that more what
yeah.
you do?
Well, sure, something like that.
So everybody gets 13 temporary hit points.
I don't know much about this Yarth, but Roderick says it's made you guys soft. You don't even have magic back there.
That much is true. 13 temporary, you said?
Yes.
Sweet.
Alright, you guys notice floating behind you. Ghost of Gavan. I don't know where my raven went. Anybody see my raven? It's like, where's Waldo? I don't know where Raven went.
Does he seem to be following us, or is he kind of like
Yeah.
focusing on the spear more than anything?
Well, he definitely likes the spear.
Mhm.
Definitely likes the spear.
Return spear.
So overhead, Raven's just gonna be flying around. Bird's eye view. 8. Okay, so you have every confidence, Anne, and Wayne and Jason, that as you approach the tree, it will have everybody roll into initiative.
Wayne goes first, though.
That's true. Alright, I will throw down a mini so we have a better sense of the tree and where it is.
I know Jason / Leo was rocking a hand axe for the longest time.
I still have it.
You still have it? Do you have
yeah,
any extras or just the one?
just got the one. You can take it though.
I mean, guys, there's a free axe just like right there at the tree.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
I'm sure
You
it's just
take the
gonna
hand
just
axe.
walk
I'll go
up
get the
to
big
us
one.
and
Yeah,
get
look at how
the
cool
nice
that axe is. It's so
axe.
cool.
Yeah. I can go get my own axe.
It's like they took a
You can take the
chunk
hand axe.
of true silver ore and they just grinded a blade out of it. They didn't even fucking work it in a forge. Look at that shit. Looks like something straight. Well, like, didn't Thor's axe look like this in Infinity War? Like, this is nuts. Made out of Groot's dick or whatever. This is crazy.
I think Groot's dick was a bridge too far there, Crash.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, we're all adults. I mean, penis is penis, but just yeah.
Imagine how strong it would have been if they had. Just saying. Anyways. All right. Let's see. Barnaby's like, all right. Guess we're ready to go. Yeah, you're ready to go. Here, take these. They're good berries.
Oh.
He creates 10 good berries. How should I divvy them out?
Does he give us a PSA about don't fucking eat them unless you need to?
I mean, yes, he would say they're not snacks.
Don't snack on them.
Yeah, these are for healing each other in the time of need. Or if, you're starving to death. Well, no. That just makes it worse because they're so tasty. Anyways.
I mean,
Here's
like one
for
to everybody and the
you.
rest to to
One
a
for
tailor, maybe?
you.
Yeah, it's either to Taylor or Ann, right? With all those bonus actions.
For you. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 of them to you. There! Now you can't say I didn't help. Oh, alright. Well, best be getting on with it.
Gonna
Oh, yeah, here you go. Boop. Alright. And, we don't really even need to roll anybody in, because first of all, that doesn't work, and second of all, Wayne always goes first. Let me grab some Muzak real quick. Golthius tree fight music.
misses.
Yeah, that's fine. If you guys want to rearrange a little bit.
I guess. I mean, I still kind of need to be up front, I guess. Well, no, I don't need to be up front. I can
Yeah, you can shift
take
down
care
if
of
you
the
want.
blights.
What side is that big axe at?
Golthius tree, there it is. Oh, this is just immersive music for staring at the tree. We want to kick the shit out of the tree, though. Where's the kick the shit out of the tree music?
It's just a fireplace.
Wait, what's the fireplace? Oh,
It's
yeah.
Into it.
saying, like Yule log soundtrack audio.
Beautiful, beautiful.
We could always. Well,
Alright.
no, that wouldn't work. I was going to say the Lumberjack song from Monty Python, but that's
Oh my
that's
goodness.
more humorous.
I've got it, I got it. We're good. Alright. Wonderful. Alright, so, Wayne, you're up first.
Okay. Got the axe tucked in my belt. I'm gonna walk forward. And I'm going to target the nearest needle blight. I'm going to target perfect needle blight. Draw my guns, and I'm going to shoot it. Is
24 is gonna hit.
it still going?
Wait, are you? Oh, you're just shooting the needle blight, not the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, is it still going? I mean, bro. I mean.
No, I listened to Barnaby's explanation.
Okay.
He specifically said shooting the tree will do buckus.
Oh yeah, no, that should one shot this little guy, no problem. Let's see. Why didn't it apply the damage? I will do it manually. Alright. He's dead. Okay. And then?
Yeah. I will target Wary Needle Blight further back.
Okay.
It's beyond my effective range, so this will be at disadvantage.
It do have some cover. I mean, there's like 2 trees between you and the target.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Alright, go for it. Oh my god. Well, that doesn't exist anymore.
Even at disadvantage, 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is that... I don't think that's normal damage. I think that's like credit damage.
It has a 12 AC. I give it +5 to its AC from 3/4 cover. And, yeah, so 18 still hits.
Okay. Well, no. I meant like the damage. I don't know how hardy these creatures are.
Oh, no. These are low-level creatures, bro. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's almost like this is one of the early game encounters.
And you know what? My
is
Jelly,
okay.
all the way back there at 115 feet, still
Yeah.
within range at disadvantage. I'm gonna try and shoot that.
All right, go for it. He will also have +5 to his AC because you're shooting through several trees and roots and branches. All right, so a 13 is not going to hit because of the cover, unless you have a feature that's mitigating cover. Otherwise, it would
I don't
yeah.
have sharpshooter. I'm
Okay.
looking to see if I have a thing for this. I don't think I have a thing for this though. I do not. Oh well.
All right. Not bad. 2 down. All right. You control the initiative. Who would you like to pass to?
Who wants it? Does Anne want it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll pass to Anne.
All right. And to you.
All right. First things first. We're gonna rage. And then, as bonus action, he said all the trees was the tree, right? I guess there's a tree right in front of me. I guess she'll start with that one
Okay. Yeah.
up here. And just start chopping.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we'll start off reckless.
Oh, sorry. I'm so used to listening for dice rolls, I didn't hear them. 27 is going to hit, 24 is going to hit, but you don't need the second swing because this thing is vulnerable to slashing, and 38 times 2. This particular part of the tree is Dunzo's.
And I guess she would have used the movement to start forward. And guess that's it.
Oh yeah. Also, as you chop it in half, blood just geysers out like everywhere, and the stump writhes around like a serpent whose head's been cut off before just plunging back down into the loamy soil. And then you hear so many screams coming from inside the tree. And you see the flesh of the tree undulate as the screams travel up and down its length.
Is using a Oculus Fire considered like an attack?
I would say it's an item, right? Like it qualifies for fast stance if that's what you're asking.
Well, no, because I have extra attack, so I wonder if I can use my second attack to use a Oculus Fire.
Yeah, I mean it's an improvised thrown weapon, so it's also a weapon attack.
Right, she'll
It's a dual type Pokemon.
yeah, this would be, I guess it's 60 is it? It's 2060 for throwing. Yeah, just manage, but she reckless doesn't work on this. I mean, we'll try.
Okay.
This one. Oh wait, I think that. I don't know if I took it off. No, I didn't take it off. I have the stone breakers on. I mean, just acid damage. Maybe acid damage to do something to it. I'm gonna use one of these.
Okay. Ooh, alright. Let's see. Complication. Collapse. There's a major structural failure or some sort of trap nearby. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So as this thing plunged into the ground kind of caves in a bit. And... Ooh, okay. You guys have been here before. Let's see, hold on. You can try to grab the ledge with that dexterity save. It's going to be 10 plus half APL, so what, 15? 16?
Yeah.
15. Alright, dexterity save 15 to avoid falling into this sinkhole that you just opened up.
How big is this sinkhole? Is it just under Anne, or is it bigger than that?
It is a... examples include a 30-foot tree, 15-foot wide radius. So, basically, a hole opens up where the... Well, yeah, we'll say it's like this big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was within 20 feet of her. I was like, what direction is it?
and you grab the ledge, and you see, there's only darkness down below, but there is the sound of dirt and rocks plunging into water down below. All right.
She's out of movement, so she's hanging.
Okay. In that case, the tree will try to steal. Go once. Go twice. Alright. Okay, as the tree steals, you hear the 4 bloops of its Paragon action economy. And then... what do you get up to, tree?
I'm just saying, if this tree has like all intelligence saving throw stuff against us, like,
That would be pretty nuts. It do have spells though. It do have spells. So let's see. It can cast 1 spell and attack once. Okay. It can use any of its trees to attack. Coin. Doesn't look like anybody's near any of the trees though, because Anne just cut that one down. Are you within 15 feet of this one? Not really. Alright, so let's see. It is going to go ahead and cast... Yeah, the tree will cast Call Lightning. That seems good. Alright. Let's see. It will center the Call Lightning here. Go. And Anne, it will target you with this. So go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
25.
Okay. 25. Oh my gosh. You have you have advantage on your dexterity saves?
Yeah, danger sense.
Oh, very nice. Alright, then you would just take half damage. So half of 17. Alright, it will go ahead and pass to... let's see... White Raven's just observing, Kavan's just observing. It'll pass to... This guy is dead. This guy is dead. Yeah, sure. It'll pass to Suggestive Needle Blight. Alright, it will scurry up to here, and then it's going to take a shot at Anne. Alright. Is this just a regular shot, or...
Advantage.
Oh, okay, then that is a nat 20. Alright. Let's see... And that's a piercing, so let's see... Deep infection. Oh, that's not good. This superficial wound closes easily, but the attack has left an insidious contamination deep inside. At the end of every long rest, roll your class's hit die and reduce your max hit points by this amount. If this effect reduces your hit points to 0, you fall unconscious and will die in 2 days. Oh. Yeah, sure.
Once per day, you may attempt a 22 Constitution. wisdom saving throw. Receive action. Okay.
Yep. Alright. So you just click the little red dots and it should add it to your sheet. Yeah. It is going to have the damage from this strike. To use crippling strike on you.
I don't see any red dots for me.
Oh, okay, I'll add it for you. There you go. Alrighty. That is the critter's turn. And then I'll bonus action step back 5 feet. Alright, it's gonna pass to Proactive Needle. Alright, Proactive Needle's a long way from the battle, so it's just gonna start heading over. Alright. They'll pass to Robin. As they go to pass to Robin, the Gulthius tree will use a Paragon action to summon more blights. And you see peeling free from the trees are 3 vine blights. Which roll into the initiative. Alright, Robin, to you.
Alright, well, with new blights coming in, just with all of this lightning, does this look like the closest blight up here? What's your thought if there's any other?
This one right here seems like the closest one. There's also some over here.
Oh wait, he was kind of hidden
Yeah.
in the graphic a little bit.
In the storm.
Well, let's see. I can move 30, and I'll double move, and I guess I'm just working to get over here. And as I get closer, I guess as I get closer, I'll just throw a. I'll throw a Warden's Mark, I guess, over at him as my bonus action. Because I don't really have, until I can close distance, I don't have a lot more that I can do. That's
Okay.
probably basically my turn.
Alright. Fair enough, it's a big map.
Yep. So I guess I will pass over to. Let's pass to Jason, I guess.
Alright. As you go to pass to Jason, it's going to use a second Paragon action, and this tree right here is going to try and bonk you. But it ain't going to hurt as much as Baba Lyzaga's tree, that's for damn sure. Alright, here we go. 27 for 13, and then you are flung up to 20 feet. Alright, so it will just try to toss you back a bit. There we go. And you did not crash into anyone or anything, so you just get force moved. Alright. And Jason, to you.
Alright, Jason's gonna move up. Alright, the tree that flung Robin,
Yeah.
I will throw an alchemist fire at it.
Alright. These little trees are rocking at an AC of 20. Uh, 19 is going to be just shy of the mark, so you throw the alchemist fire at it. Guess we'll do a grenade rules for it. Figure out where it burst open. 1, so it would be over here. It burst open. say it was this tree. There you go. Okay.
Alright. I'll bonus action and I'll mind over matter.
Okay. What's that do?
Reduces
Oh,
incoming
nice.
damage by 2.
Okay. Alright, you control the initiative. Who do you want to pass to?
I'm gonna instinctive vine bright.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They are heckin' slow, so it is going to start heading over towards you. Oh, okay. Er. That's it. It will pass to Provincial, Vine Blight. Will slowly make its way over. Will pass to Romantic. Alright, and then they'll pass to Taylor. Alright. What do you want Taylor to do? Get in close to the tree and just hack the fucking tree up? Yeah? Okay.
She's got the mobile feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're.
I feel after seeing what can happen if you get too close, I feel like she'd rope a dope with the tree, like dance around with it. Like run in, hit it, and then run back out.
Okay, so you think she would deal with the outer trees and not just beeline it for the center?
Ooh, she is a 6 intelligence, isn't she?
Hmm? What are you guys thinking?
I think she would us out. I think she would stay close. Unless she had reason to try and go and like solo it.
Okay, so she stay close to you guys and just deal with the outer trees?
I think so. I mean, it
Okay.
just,
Yeah,
does everyone else
outer
feel like here?
trees,
Alright,
outer
fair enough.
blights, and all that. Just
Yeah.
kill everything on the way there.
You can attack stuff from 10
Alright.
feet away too.
Alright, let me switch this to a functional character sheet real quick. Hey, there we go. Alright. So she'll move in and then let's see. Dancing Halberd. Okay. Wow, that thing flew across the screen. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have you talk about it. Okay. And then we'll check for complication. Arcane Flash. Okay. A lot of spells being cast this fight. Alright. Okay. And then she gets like 17 more attacks, so I'll try again. Here we go. Man. I'm rolling like crap. I'm still targeting poor Robin. Alright, hold on. Attack again. 19's not going to do it. They can spend key to boost, so I think they'll boost. Having heard the DM say that it's got a 20 armor class. So that's going to hit for 28 slashing damage. Alright. So this one's still going. And then her unarmed strikes are all bludgeoning as part of the problem.
So what she usually does is she has 2 bonus actions and extra attack. She'll attack 2 times, 2 times with her halberd, and then since the dancing halberd is bonus action to command it, she'll just command it twice.
Oh, okay. Got it. So she attacks twice with the halberd, then sets the halberd loose.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So there'll be 4 halberd attacks total?
We saw.
Okay. Alright. Then she'll pump that one as well. Alright, for another 20. Alright, and then that one is dead. Alright, then she's got 20 more feet of movement. So I think she would then back up 20 feet. Alright. Let's see. She will pass to Barnaby. Alright. As she passes to Barnaby, Robin, you're close to a tree. It is going to use its third Paragon to whap you with this tree. Or try to. Here we go. Ooh, that is only an 11, which is a natty 1 actually, so here's a complication. Sudden shift. You and a random creature within, well, the tree can't really shift moving.
Is the vine blight close enough?
Yeah, I would say, Robin, you can
myself.
switch places with the Vine Blight if you want, because the tree can't actually change places. Alright. Cool. Alright, Barnaby is up. Let's see. He's gonna scowl at the storm cloud. He is, he looks lazily over at the tree, and then he is going to cast Moonbeam at the 5th level. Right on top of the tree.
Elemental. He's
Yeah.
gonna cut it. He's cut
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. There he is. He's from the olden
Chaotic
days.
good. No way.
No, he's from like Roll20 when I would put like CG so that I could find the stuff I had made versus the stuff that was in the compendium faster. Yeah. Alright, so Moonbeam, we've placed the template. Give me your damage, bro. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Okay, so it's not until the creature's turn. Got it. Alright. Good stuff. And then the effects are underneath. Oh, well, that's cool. Do this. What happens then? I don't even know. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Alright. So, anyways, then he will, just step out of the, lightning. Alright. He'll pass to Victor.
What was the bonus summation?
Oh. Let's see. We almost never get to find out what they are. Have you noticed? Because they're almost always like secret. Yeah. Alright, let's see.
I like
Oh.
the table.
Okay. He makes a kind of a scowl and rubs his tummy in an uncomfortable manner. Yep. All right. Play passes to Victor. Victor's gonna look around the battlefield. This seems like a fireball kind of time. It's time for fireballs. He's just gonna attack the big tree in the center because he's got the range for it. So, yeah. And it's a 5th level fireball out of his staff. My magic item mod broke again. Let's see. Alright, yeah, he'll just drop it, just smack on this thing in the center. Unless you're trying to clear out yard trash. What would you prefer he did? Clear out yard trash or just drop damage on the tree?
This tree right here.
Well, yeah, but he wants to fight the tree in the center. Well, he doesn't care about all these little trees.
Let him cook.
Alright, here we go. This will hit everybody. There we go. Alright. So, let's get them dex saves from these 4 targets. Oh, did I miss one? Hold on. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, wow. He really just can't get all of them? What a shame. An absolute pity. Okay. Anyways, here we go. They're all hidden, but because I didn't toggle it back on after checking for the wild surge. But the all three of them fail. All right, here's some damage. Wow, 25 damage on 8d6. God, it's like a Pathfinder fireball. All right. So let's see. Also, I'm not... Hold on. There we go. Okay. No, they don't need injuries. They're super dead, but thanks for asking. And then the tree. The tree takes full damage from fire, and the tree has a really bad -5. Can you imagine? To its dexterity saving throws. All right, that will be his turn. And then he will also back up and take advantage of the disgusting range of 5th edition spells. Alright, play will pass to Relieved Needle Blight. It is relieved that it did not get hit by that fireball. I'm just going to run over here. That'll be its turn. Miserly is up. It's back here. It's going to run up to there. And then at the end of its turn, it is intending to pass to the tree going into the next round. Eh? Alright. As it passes to the tree... Oops. Oh my god. Oh, that one's dead anyways. Alright, as it passes to the tree is going to use its last Paragon action, and it will take a swing at... you know what, Robin? You got this vibe about you. The tree just doesn't like the vibe. It's going to go ahead and attack
my
you.
vibe?
It just doesn't like it. 17? I don't think that's going to hit.
17 matches my AC, I think.
Oh, shit. Okay. Then here's some damage. 19. And it's going to fling you 20 feet, so it's going to throw you into Jason. You and Jason need to give me DC 18 dexterity saving throws. And Jason, if you fail, you will take the same damage and be knocked prone. And Robin, if you fail, you will be knocked prone.
Dexterity saving.
Yep, dexterity saving throw is DC 18. And there's a whopping 1d6 bludgeoning damage coming at you guys as well. Alright, so 4 bludgeoning, you're both prone. And then Jason, you also take 19 damage, bludgeoning damage from the initial impact. Alright, so now that it's done that, both of you could steal instead of the tree getting to steal, or getting to go. Do you want to steal, or you just want the tree to go?
No, we can steal. Or all steal.
That means the tree won't have any Paragon actions until it gets initiative. So, Jason, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna have him move and stand up. So many tree options. Alright, yeah, I guess, yeah, the northern tree this time. We'll attempt, to burn it.
Uh, 14 is not going to hit. These trees are constantly in motion. They have thick, scabby bark. So give me a D8. 7 would be to the left of the target. So yeah, it would smash down over here. Alright, anything else from Jason?
That will be all for now.
Alright, who would you like to pass to?
Let's pass to... Let's go back to Victor again.
Oh shit, okay. Alright. No paragons to steal, you pass back to Victor. Victor is gonna eyeball the map. Force Elemental has left. Definitely wants to hit the tree again. You know what? Since fire didn't do extra damage, he was checking just in case the tree was wrong. He is going to just use... Nobody needs healing yet. Because he's got this Wither and Bloom. He'd love to try this out. But I don't think it's the time yet. 10-foot radius sphere set to within range that can heal you guys and hurt them. So, in the meantime, he's just going to throw out a... Yeah, he's just going to throw out a level 2 magic missile. Just to dump some damage on the creature. Okay. And the tree takes another 14, takes full damage from the force. Alright, and he'll maintain his position. And now the tree will seal. Alright, as it seals, you hear the bloop 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 of its 4 paragon actions. And then it is going to... couple things happen. Let's see. As its turn begins, it is going to regenerate 10 health, but then it is going to get hit with the Moonbeam. And so the Moonbeam is going to deal, cast it at 5th level, so 5d10 radiant damage. It's going to make a dex save? No, con save. Okay. Well, it's pretty good at con saves. Let's see. The tree does not have magic resistance, so with 15 it actually fails. So it will take the full 5d10 radiant. Okay. The tree cannot escape because it cannot move, so it just cooks inside the Moonbeam. Alright, furious about its situation, it is going to... yeah. It will go ahead and drop a Call Lightning with its bonus action. And let's see. I guess they will target... You're getting close to it, Jason, so they'll target you with it. So give me a dex save. Oh, no problem, no problem. You don't have evasion or anything, so it would just be half damage, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so half of the 16. And then... let's see... Okay. Yeah. Alright, Jason, since you are the closest target, it is going to use Erupting Earth on you. And I guess, and Robin. There we go. There we go. So the two of you should go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws. 20-foot cube of churned earth and stone erupts, dealing 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much on a success. Additionally, the ground becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Alright, Alright, so Robin does not make it, Jason does. Here is the damage. 23 points of bludgeoning damage. And then Jason, this tree right here is going to go ahead and swing on you. Here we go. 27 for 15. And it's going to...
What type of damage is that?
Bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then it's going to try to knock you into Robin, which you can do because you're within 20 feet. Robin and Jason, give me dexterity saving throws. Jason to avoid falling prone and taking, travel 20 feet, 2d6 points of damage. Robin to avoid taking the 2d6 and the 15 and falling prone. Robin, you make the save and get out of the way. Jason does not, but since there's nothing for you to crash into, Jason, you would just be prone, essentially next to Robin.
Okay.
All right, and that is the Gulthius's turn, since it has no movement.
Boon for Robin.
Who? What?
Boon for Robin.
Oh, Boone, because nat 20. Yeah. Shifty, you as a can as a reaction use the dodge action and move up to half your speed. There you go. Keeping in mind that these pink squares are difficult terrain now.
Yeah. Okay. I'll step out of it.
Okay.
So I can move up to half my speed. Yes, I guess to there.
All right, and you can start dodging. The question is, do you want to immediately lose the dodge and steal? Oh, you didn't take any damage. Never mind. Okay, so then the
No, I
tree
did.
control-
I failed my first save for the erupting earth. So I took
Oh, okay, yeah. So do you want to steal?
23. Yeah, I'll go ahead and steal.
All right,
Dodge doesn't
you're up.
really matter as much.
Yeah.
But I will go ahead and close with this blight.
Okay. It hisses
Engaging
at
up
you.
on- Well, I'll hiss back with my spirit
Nice.
for 8 points of damage.
All right, 8 points of damage is going to hit, and it is gonna exceed his thing. You're gonna puncture his little leg. Oh man, oh baby. His speed is reduced by 10. Oh man. All right. But that does activate its sap armor. All right. And you have another attack, I believe. Yeah, that will finish it off. Snap armor was so good at low levels, but goodbye, little guy. To keep the battlefield clear, I'm gonna just delete corpses, I think, because there's gonna be a lot of monsters. Okay.
Alright, and so with that, I will finish by using my remaining movement.
Damn.
And get up by the tree, and having done that, with my bonus action, with my bonus action, let's see, he's already marked, isn't he? And he's bigger than large, so I can't use my Warden's Grasp.
Yeah, I would say that it's pretty big. Yeah, because its root system is like the whole mountaintop.
Let's see. I was looking to see if I have any other good bonus actions I can do. Oh, you know what? I can use. No, that's not good. I'm not seeing a good bonus action, so I think I'm just here and am going to.
I mean, bonus action for an item interact, you could try to tear the that axe free from the root system of the tree.
Oh, am I near? Yeah,
Pretty cool action. Pretty cool
I'll
action.
try to grab the axe.
Okay.
I can use good axe.
Give me a yeah. It is an athletics check to see if you can pull it free, sword in the stone style.
Oh, well, I'm in my heavy stance.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's what I tell people
So-
when they ask about my weight gain. It's just
Yeah, so I get to use my expertise die on athletic checks that use strength.
Ooh, very nice. Okay.
So let me roll, and we'll see if that's even necessary. Then you have a plus
Okay.
9.
Actually, they're pretty good. Okay, 20 is a great roll. And then you got a D4 on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah. You tear the axe free, and in that moment, it cries out for a portion of your soul. Do you have
I
an
have to
attunement
give it
slot
to it?
available?
No, I don't currently.
Oh, okay. All right, then it is just a hand axe for now.
Does anybody not have an axe currently on our team?
No axe currently, but
Jason loaned me his hand axe.
yeah, we might
I'll
need it.
just kind of hold it up and be like, if somebody needs this, it's a hand axe, right? It's not a great axe.
Nope,
Okay,
it's just a hand
yeah.
axe.
Yeah. So Robin's more after the two-handed weapons. So, all right. So I'll pass to Wayne.
All right, Wayne, to you. It's actually listed as a battle axe. I don't know why it says hand axe because it's versatile and everything else.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
But I may want to attune to it later, says
Oh,
Robin
okay.
with a trailing at the end of her statement.
All right.
Wayne just shakes his head, thinking to himself, greedy.
Very greedy.
All right. What else you got?
All right. Pass.
Oh. Okay. So you passed to Wayne. As you passed to Wayne, the tree is going to make a sickening squelching sound, and you see that some of the fleshy bark parts like a demonic vagina, and it bursts a terrible humanoid creature into the battlefield. Anytime you want to show up, horrible creature. There we go. All right. It seems to be
kind of friendly, actually.
yeah.
We told the joke and is laughing.
Yeah, he's just well, he's happy. He was just born. He's just like, hey. Yeah.
Does it
so-
pop out and say, I am Dryad?
he doesn't
Could've
say any of
been
that.
splash screen.
He's oh my god, Dom. All right, here you go.
Perfect.
Snap. All right. And it rolls into initiative. All right, Wayne, to you. That was a
Okay.
Paragon action. Do that.
So I trying to see where it popped out. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yes, the roiling storm clouds are making it hard to keep track of all these monsters.
They are.
And this big hole in the ground.
Indeed. Instinctive Vine Blight's still up and running around. It's within 60 feet, so I'm going to target it first.
Okay. This Vine Blight's thinking to himself, I'm going to be the only Vine Blight to get off and attack this fight.
Instinctive
it's gonna
Vine Blight. I hit it for 26, I'm assuming. 17 damage.
Yeah, 26 hits for 17 damage. Alright, he might not be the only Vine Blight to get off an attack. Punctured lung! Alright, he doesn't have any lungs. He's good. Alright. He was worried
He's
for a
still
second.
going?
Yeah, he doesn't have any lungs. He's good. But you
I mean,
can
I don't-
see, you see like one of its little like mouth tentacles like feels around its chest like, dear God, and then it's like, oh yeah, I don't have any lungs, I'm good.
Alright. I'll shoot it again.
Of all the blights you faced, the Vine Blights were physically the most durable. But they're also the slowest. All right, 18
18.
is gonna hit, and 17 damage will finish it off.
All right, I'm going to move up.
All right, all this pink stuff is difficult terrain.
That's okay. I'm now within 60 feet of painted BWD, and I'm going to try and see what it's all about and try to use my last attack on.
All right. 22 is going to hit for 9.
Paltry. Okay, that's all I got.
All right, fair enough. It is gonna steal the painted Briar Witch. All right. Before it can steal, is there anybody that's near a tree? Oh, Robin's near a tree. Yeah, Robin, it's gonna try and smack you. Here we go. 27.
Yeah.
17 points of damage, and it's going to try and fling you into this alchemist fire from earlier. Haha, I don't know if it's still burning. Yeah, right? It's still burning. It's only, Jesus Christ, it's only round 2. Alright, so give me a dexterity, DC 18 to avoid being set ablaze. Oh! Alright, so you land in the burning fire.
And I have competing features at this point.
Okay, yes.
Because I do have the thing where I have the burning stomach, so I can resist some heat-related injuries and stuff. But I also have the flaw.
So what it would do is, let's see, does
disadvantage on saving throws.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's the. You'll take the burning effect, blah blah blah. Burning effect, damage every round. Burning cannot stack. Anything that would ignite or set ablaze causes burning. At the beginning of a creature's turn, it takes 1d10 fire damage for burning. At the end of a creature's turn, they roll a DC 15 dex save to remove the. Well, it shouldn't say bleed. The effect. A creature can remove the burning effect from itself by spending an action and douse itself with a flask of water, making a system dexterity saving throw DC 15. Help action can be used to remove burning from an adjacent creature. Burning is cancelled by wet and cancels wet. All right, there you go. Okay. Transformation flaw 1 with nature. You have disadvantage on saving throws against fire. Alright. And then stomach scar rolls instances. You have advantage on con checks and saving throws to resist the environment's heat. Okay. Well, this wouldn't be an
Fire is
environmental
different than
effect.
heat.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. So this Briar Witch Dryad has stolen. It's going to let's see. You got any good spells, bro? Got any good spells? It's pretty cool, I guess. Got this ability though. What's the range on this bad boy? 50 feet. Alright. Is there a size limit? One creature. You look pretty strong. I don't think it's gonna worry about you. Wayne, you don't look too strong. It'll go ahead and target you with this. Alright, so
Tat makes sense.
Yeah. It's gonna use Briar Cage on you. Alright, so the Dryad targets one creature can see within 50 feet of it. You must make a DC 15 strength saving throw or take 3d10 piercing damage and be restrained in a cage of thorny branches. While restrained, you take 1d10 piercing damage at the start of each of your turns. The cage lasts until the Dryad dismisses it as a bonus action or it is destroyed. The restrained creature or a creature can touch the restrained creature, and that can touch the restrained creature can use its action to make a DC 14 strength check. Destroying the cage on a success, or taking 1d6 piercing to failure. The cage can also be attacked and destroyed. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so give me that strength saving throw.
Alright, I'm going to use my recapspiration that I picked up beginning the session to roll with advantage.
Sounds good. Alright, so you're restrained and take 21 points of magical piercing damage. Okay, and that is. Does that have anything to do with his bonus action? Strahd. Oh. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. It will walk into the tree and then disappear. And then it will appear out of this tree all the way back here. Alright. Wayne is already gone. Can't steal. They're gonna pass to Romantic Vine Blight. Okay. As they pass to Romantic Vine Blight, looking for trees that could hit people. Oh, we got a robin right next to a tree right here. So robin, it's gonna bat you around like a tennis ball. Here we go. 19 or 20.
Yeah, that'll do. Is that what kind of damage is that? Bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning. Yep.
I will take half.
Nice. All right, and then they will knock you back this way into the difficult terrain. It's like everything here is designed to try to keep you from getting to the center of the map. It's weird. It's really weird.
I need to make a DC.
No, because you didn't crash into anybody.
Sure.
Yeah, you only have to worry about the dexterity save if they threw you into an obstacle or something, or a person. Alright, so Romantic Vine Blight is up, and it's got an Ann here. It knows what it's gonna do. Let's see. It is going to attack. Yep. Here we go, Ann. It's gonna constrict you with advantage. 13.
Yes.
Doesn't do it. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm getting a phone call. Someone just donated 3 Fanspirations to Romantic Vine Blight. No, I'm just kidding. That is its turn. It will pass to Relieved Needle Blight. Alright, Relieved Needle Blight is gonna scamper up to here. It's gonna see Taylor over there. It will try and take a shot at Taylor. I think at this point Taylor would be like, I use my reaction to dodge. That seems like something I hear a lot. And then they will attack with disadvantage. And miss. Alright. Then they will pass to Suggestive. Alright. And Suggestive... Let's see. Anne's trapped until the end of her next turn. So I guess it'll just fire at you from here. Go. Needles.
Is the end of my turn or its turn?
Well, we found that with the shifting initiative, keeping track of which needle blight like immobilized you was a pain in the ass. So now it's like if you're immobilized by a needle blight, you lose the movement for that turn, and then you're good afterwards. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because it's like, yeah, some of the fights have had so many needle blights for the other groups, like we were just like, I don't remember which needle blight did it. Either way, play will pass to Barnaby. Barnaby is just vibing back there, I guess, and as it passes to Barnaby, using its 4th Paragon action, it's gonna look and see if there's anybody it could hit with a tree. Doesn't look like there's anybody it could hit with a tree, so it'll let it go. Alright, Barnaby's up. He looks disgustedly at Produce Flame, the worst cantrip in the game. Just shakes his head. How could they do druids so dirty like that? Seems like everything's going pretty good in there. Yeah. He'll just give you guys a thumbs up with his withered plant arm and pass to Anne.
I'm gonna unarm, try and headbutt or bite this.
Oh hell yeah!
Blight.
All right.
Hands are full. She'll do this recklessly.
Okay. Oh, because one hand holding onto the ledge and one hand on your weapon.
Yeah. 13.
13 against the Vine Blight is going to hit. It takes 19 points of damage. It gets a bludgeoning-based injury. The wind knocked. Oh, okay, it's fine. All right.
Need the pro. It's a bundle of eyes. Okay.
Actually, it is not immune to prone, so it would fall prone at least. No.
And then second attack.
12.
19. It's reckless and it's prone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still prone because you're hanging off the edge. But
am I prone considered hanging off the edge or?
yeah, I would say hanging off of a ledge is prone, right? Yeah. But either way, a 12 still hits and it dies. I'm sorry, it's romantic. It's over. Yeah, so basically if you're hanging off the edge, I'm imagining the needle blight just like pumped needles like into your hand that was gripping the ledge, just kind of like pinned it there. Ugh. Okay.
I don't know what else I could do with it. I think that's it.
Okay.
Taylor.
Alright, as you pass to Taylor, Taylor's gonna try to take out these needle blights, I think. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 12. It's gonna hit for 14. That'll finish off the first one. And then 12 hits that one. For only 6. So that one will keep going. Okay. And then a 15 will hit it even with its raised armor class. For 8, that'll finish that one off. And then I guess she'll attack this tree right here. With the remaining attacks. And let's see. She'll pump the 18 up to a 20. Deal 28 damage to this tree right here. So it is bloodied. And then she will get a complication. Exposed. Swing and balance will do so much that your target may make one melee attack against you as a reaction. Else the closest. Okay, so then she will use her reaction and more key points to dodge. And then the Galthius tree will attack at disadvantage and not get a critical hit and miss with a 15. And then she will run back to her side of the battlefield. Man, good shit. Alright, going into the next round, the tree has been damaged and plans to steal. That cool with everybody?
I'll spend a recast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it does not have paragons right now. Alright, and to you.
She's gonna climb out. Would that be like happening from like standing up prone?
Yeah, I'd be like standing up for
Am I like out?
Yeah,
And then-
exactly. Yep.
Right, then 15 feet left.
Careful, someone put flaming napalm on the ground.
Alright, she'll bonus action dash and leap over the napalm.
Okay, nice, nice. Alright.
And she's gonna.
As you close with the tree, you hear innumerable screams coming from inside of it, in defiance of your approach.
How bad are these screams compared to Rahadin's screams?
These feel like malicious, whereas the ones from Rahadim feel like sorrowful and sad. Yeah.
And just spits on the ground.
Dang. You know what? It drinks the spit. recovers 1/10 of a hit point. Like trees do.
Recklessly.
Alright. Okay. 21 does not chop through the dense mass of this tree.
We'll try again.
Okay. Okay, so you bring the axe down hard, and you feel it. The first one hits like almost like a petrified bone, and then you pull it back and you swing again, and like almost like a wooden claw seems to like grab the axe blade and sort of like grip it, keeping it from reaching the trunk.
And then bonus action. I add bonus action. That's it.
All right. Who do you pass to?
We'll pass to. Jason, I guess.
Okay. Play passes to Jason.
Okay, actually.
All right. Jason Sands, action to attempt to extinguish Robin's.
You can, if
Flame?
you're an ally doing it, you just put him out. You just,
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Action
All
to put him out then.
All right.
Bonus action to rally them. Like,
Nice.
get up. We got stuff to do. Interact action. I'm gonna grab that axe from her.
All right. Fair enough. The axe cries out for attunement.
I give it to him.
Okay. And then you explain to the axe, you are a sword now.
Great. You are something completely different.
So you are introduced to Timber. Timber is not very smart for an intelligent weapon. Timber's purpose is to chop down trees.
Great. We got a tree to chop down.
Okay. This magical axe is imbued with a destructive force that builds with every consecutive strike. It's a pain in the ass to track, by the way. You have a bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon equal to the number of charges it currently holds. Timber gains a charge every time you hit a creature or object with it, up to a maximum of 3 charges. To clarify, this only charges during initiative. So, like, you can't, like, hit it 3 times. Yeah. Up to a maximum of 3 charges. When Timber gains a 3rd charge, the build-up force explodes, it loses all charges, and the target suffers an additional 3d6 force damage, or 6d6 if it's made of wood or a plant creature. When this happens, if the target is no more than 1 size larger than you, you can also allow the force to push it up to 10 feet away from you. The charges last for 1 minute, so I guess you could charge it before combat, but you know. But it loses all charges if you make an attack against a different target than your previous attack, or if you make an attack with any weapon and do not hit your target with Timber. Okay. It's very possessive.
So what you're describing is a
charges reset on a
sledgehammer
miss.
for wooden stakes through vampire's heart.
I mean, maybe. That'd be pretty dope, dude. 66 force damage to, like, launch a stake with your axe.
Through their chest cavity.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Alright, so yeah, you are the proud owner. I would probably use, like, dots to track it, like stacking dots or something.
Okay, yeah. I'll come up with something.
Alright. And that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, who would you like to pass to?
Let's pass to Robin. Maybe she can get out
Alright.
of the difficult terrain.
Let's see. Robin will. That's weird. Okay. Robin is no longer on fire.
Yep.
She's feeling a little better. It's going to move. Let's see. This is difficult terrain, so. 10, 20. Is going to move up past the fire, not through it. She's within 10 feet of this thing, but it doesn't. No, that matters.
You've noticed that the tree does not take it does not seem to take opportunity attacks as you move in and out of the trees. But when it was like told you could make an attack, it did do that, but it hasn't been making any opportunity attacks.
I'm gonna kind of aim towards the back corner over here, kind of.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to throw an alchemist fire at it.
Nice. All right, you've maybe seen Anne swinging on this thing. It is highly defensible here at the center.
Yeah. I don't have a better move. I mean, it's either that or I dash up to it. So this is just a strength roll, basically.
If you have the alchemist fire in your inventory, you click it and you shoot with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do have one in my inventory.
If you have a bonus action still, you could bonus action 5-foot step to get into melee.
I do have a bonus action. We'll do that. That's
There you
go. Yeah.
Okay.
I always forget that we can use his Pathfinder-esque rules. Crazy Pathfinder kids. Anyway, in that case, I'll interact about my silvered great axe because I was using the blood speaker.
Okay.
And then we'll attack.
All right.
Oof.
All right. Let's see what happens. Extreme favor until the end of this combat round. Critical hits are scored on a natural die roll of 19 or 20, and rolls of 1 do not mean automatic miss, but a 9 does not get through its armor class.
Well, that's solid. As good of a miss as I've ever had.
All right.
Let's try again.
Okay.
How about a 25?
25 is enough. And because it is slashing, it actually takes double that damage. And you hear, ooh, that's a big ass chunk of itself. You hear a multitude of screams from inside the tree.
Robin's just going to kind of yell at it like, I am the Seeker, and you are an abomination on this land.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Alright. There is a shifting in the earth as the roots, the vines, and the trees all sort of turn in your direction. Alright.
I'll pick it. I mean, I'll pass to Wayne, I guess.
Oh, this tree gonna try to steal. Going
Yeah, I
once,
figured it
going twice. Alright. You hear the bloop 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 bloops of its paragon actions. It's got people all up in its grill now. It's real mad. Let's see. What do you got, tree? The tree is going to regenerate 10 health. But then the tree has to make a dexterity saving throw with its negative. Oh gosh, buddy. So then it's gonna take 5d10 points. Oh, it's con. Well, I rolled a 6, so that'd be a 14 again, or 13. So yeah. But you're right, it is con. So it takes 23 points of radiant damage. All right, and then I think it's just gonna do another erupting earth. That feels right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do another erupting earth. It is immune to bludgeoning damage, so it's just gonna do it on top of itself. So right here. I will say that will probably put out this patch of burning terrain. Alright, so you guys would take the damage from the attack, which is 15. And is there any other effects besides the damage? No, it just makes it difficult terrain. Alright. Then it's going to make an attack roll against Robin, because Robin has declared her intentions. Made them pretty clear. And so here is a Thorned Branch. 17 for 20.
That hits, but I'll take half.
Okay, and then it's going to try and toss you back into the burning patch of ground there. Go ahead and give me a dexterity. Alright, you are ablaze again. How long does this shit burn, Jason? What's like 2 rounds?
Okay.
I think alchemist fires are like a minute unless you use it to actually take it out, right?
Oh my god, alright. Okay. And then the full 20. No, that's as far as it goes. Alright. That is. Oh, and then for good measure, it will drop a lightning on you. Alright, here we go. So give me a dexterity saving throw. Robin. 20 points of lightning damage.
Might be writing. There's no time limit on alchemist fire.
Yeah, I just looked at it too. I was like, I guess
just
it goes forever.
It just burns forever? That's so
Yeah,
dumb.
unless
Alright.
someone takes the action to put it out.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, it's chemical fire, which is why I haven't been saying that the rain
Yeah.
would put it out or whatever, but I would say
You're
with the
good.
churning earth and her going into it twice, we'll say that's enough. Alright, there we go. But you're still on fire, but at least the patch is gone now. Good rules writing, good rules writing. Alright, let's see. No one else was damaged. It's gonna pass to the Painted Briar Witch. Alright. Painted Briar Witch, you're all the way back here, kid. What are you doing? Alright. They're gonna try to get back. It's Briar Cage. It does not. It has this pretty sweet attack here. Alright, so 150-foot range. Not bad. Okay. Alright, so what it's gonna do then is it will step into a tree, and then it will, I guess, yeah, it'll get a little bit closer. Wants to get a good shot at Wayne. It'll step out of this tree. Then Wayne, it's a disadvantage, but you are restrained, so it's going to be a straight roll. It's going to fire some thorns at you.
And the briar cage provides 0 cover.
Yeah, it's just sort of like vines that are like constricting you. So,
Okay.
Yep. Here's the thorn 17.
Hits.
Okay. It's going to be 12 damage, and it's going to add to it Hail of Thorns. So let's see. Target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of you. That's just you. Make a dexterity saving throw, and take
Which
1d10
is at
piercing.
disadvantage because I'm
Correct.
restrained.
Oh,
16.
16 is still going to be enough. So you would take half of this, which is only a d10. So wait, 1 more point of damage. And then it will make a second thorn attack. 18 is going to hit.
Yep.
For 11. Alright. And then that is the creature's turn, and Wayne, you can steal.
Since no one has come to aid me, I guess I will.
Alright. As your turn begins, you can feel the vines tightening around you, and you take 3 points of magical piercing damage as they continue to constrict you to death.
Kind of screwed. Because the only thing to get out of it is a DC 15 strength save, right?
You can shoot it.
You can hack at it.
And you just turn into a bat and fly away?
Dang. Not all vampires
Oh.
are bats.
Wow. Racist
Wow.
much?
Wow.
You can shoot it, I think.
Yeah, we're waiting to see your cool
Yeah,
cold
no,
shoulder
it's,
powers.
it's immune to piercing, isn't it?
The tree's immune to piercing. This is just
No.
Right.
I thought there was something about it that it was either immune or
see.
resistant.
Briar Cage. Oh, you're right. Yeah, immune to piercing, poison, and psychic.
The hand axe of Leo calls to you.
Well, that's a real challenge because I'm holding both pistols. But hold on a second, I may have a thing for this. Give me one second.
Yeah. I think, I mean, you can just swap equipment out in 5e, and there's no, like...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, being restrained
You can
doesn't
improvise
have an
them.
impact on that.
Nah.
Sadly, it
Okay.
doesn't.
Your brain's
can still get a
your
provided
brain's
weapon in
primed for Pathfinder, though. It's primed for Pathfinder. Where restrained means you probably are gonna have a really bad turn.
Mm.
Here, restraints a little. It's a setback for sure, but it's not the end of everything. Yeah, man, swap out, hack it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because the other thing just
Okay.
that doesn't work so well right this second.
All right, go
All
for it.
Just bludgeon it with your pistols. That bludgeoning damage will count.
Yeah.
I will holster one of my pistols and take out Leo's hand axe.
All right, fair enough. Ooh, 6 is not going to hit. As you go to slash
No.
at it, you feel the vines tighten around you.
And this is just strength, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
13?
13 is going to hit. And it does not 4 because that would have been crit. Oh my gosh. 2 damage. Okay, the cage is still going.
That's the extent of what I got.
All right, fair enough.
I was sitting here almost thinking, like, why didn't it double it?
I'll pass.
Never
to
mind.
Victor.
Wrong world.
Maybe Victor
Alright.
will help me. Probably
All
not.
right. I mean, Victor could definitely burn you out of the cage for sure. You gonna pass to Victor?
I'll pass to Victor.
All right. As you pass to Victor, it's gonna use its first paragon of the turn to summon more dudes. All right. The tree here, and the tree back behind it begin to shake, and then you hear a terrible splintering crack, and you see the tree split down the middle, and it's almost like it's unfolding so many log-like legs. And timber trap arachnids roll into initiative. You guys might remember these cuties.
Yeah, they were nasty.
Didn't this kill
Yeah,
one of,
that's what killed Henry.
Yeah.
Henry.
Alright. So Victor is up, and he sees that there is now something close to the tree. This is the perfect time to use another 5th level fireball. There we go. Okay, these two are going to try to make the saves. They both fail. 23 points of damage, and the timber trap is vulnerable to fire. Oh my god! 3rd degree burns. Aw, buddy. Alright. While on initiative, you take 1 fire damage every 5 feet of movement. In addition, you take 3 fire damage every time you take an action or a bonus action. This injury lasts for 2 days! Oh my god. Alright.
So
Well,
literally just walking home, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
You just lay down for it says in initiative, so I'm assuming like outside of initiative you're just in a lot of pain, but in initiative when your adrenaline's pumping you just fucking die. Just lay there for 2 days so you feel better.
You gotta just do a little medicine check, you know?
Yeah, okay. I have good news for that spider. It wasn't gonna live 2 more days anyways. Alright. The tree is very injured now. Victor nods, doing his job. He's gonna pass to Taylor so she can finish this up, but Chill Timber Trap is like, nah, fool, I'm gonna kill myself. And it steals the initiative. Yeah, it's like, damn. That was rough. 1 damage per space. Every time it attacks, it takes how much damage? Let me mouse over this. It says 3, but I think it's like 3d6 every time it.
1d4.
Oh, is it 1d4? Okay. All right. Gosh. Okay. All right. Well, now that it's bloodied, it has a new ability called Quick Sprint. While bloodied, the spider can take a dash action as a bonus action. That's fun.
Damn, killed so faster.
Yeah.
Maybe through that difficult terrain over there.
Yeah, right? No, it seems to be under the compulsion of the tree, so it's definitely going to go after the Seeker. Okay, so 1 damage for every 5 feet. Can you survive to make it? Let's find out.
Fire
Alright.
damage too.
Yeah, you're right. Shit. Alright. So 30 feet, so that'd be 6 fire damage. Oh my god. Baby. I'm having a good time. Alright, and then it's gonna get there. What's your reach on your foreleg? 10 feet? Alright. Multi-attack, 1 bite, 1 foreleg. The bite is only 5 feet though. If he bonus actions, he takes a d4.
Yeah, and every action.
Alright, well, it's gonna see how things go first with the foreleg. So it's gonna take an action.
So take the damage as soon as you take the action.
Oh, so as it reaches up to attack you with its foreleg, it dies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Woo!
So this is the killing the bug in Helldivers right now.
Oh
last attack.
man.
True, that is. They
Alright,
crawl towards you.
it's gonna pass to Compassionate, who feels terrible for his friend. And as it does, let's see. Robin, you're next to a tree. It's gonna attack you with its second Paragon action. Alright. This is tank life right now. This is tank. Oh my god. Alright.
Well, that'll hit,
36 points of damage.
which is halved. I'm just looking. I may have something to mitigate.
Okay. And you have a black eye. Oh man. That's rough. You got
Hey.
yourself a good old fashioned shiner.
Hey, you're matching Anne. Anne still has it for 2
Is it-
days.
Is it my good eye or my bad eye?
Dealer's choice. You can do whatever you want.
I think let's just make that green creepy not working eye worse.
Even worse? Okay, fair enough.
Mhm.
Alright, I will let you mitigate that damage while I figure out what to do with this cute little spider.
Yeah, I don't think I can mitigate it. I was hoping.
Alright.
So
Alright.
I'll take half, but
It's gonna start scurrying towards Taylor. Let's see. This doesn't have quick sprint. It doesn't have a ranged web because. All right, then it's just gonna dash again. And then as a bonus action, it will use Bully to shove. Let's see. It's not great at shoving though, but it'll try. Nope. All right, that's its turn. Yeah, it'll pass to Taylor Swift. Let's see what Taylor Swift is up to. As it passes to Taylor Swift, the non-stop beatdown of the Seeker continues as the tree uses its third Paragon action to beat on the Seeker. But a 15, it's gonna miss.
yeah.
All right. Taylor's up. She doesn't know why, because she wasn't there to fight the spiders, but she really doesn't like the spiders. So she's going to attack it 5 times. All right. Looks like there's a critical hit and 4 times. Oh, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So 15, 11, 12 isn't gonna hit, and 22 is gonna hit. Okay. Ooh. And this is slashing damage. Good. Because they are resistant to bludgeoning and piercing. Alright, it is bloodied. As it is bloodied, it doesn't have a reaction ability for being bloodied, but it does have quick sprint that gets activated. And that end... Nope, she got to pass to Barnaby. Alright, as she passes to Barnaby, the tree's going to use its last Paragon action to swing one more time at Robin. All of the trees flailing about, trying to get at you. 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. Barnaby watches the fight, continuing to concentrate on the moonbeam. Gives you guys the bro nod, and he will pass to Anne. He likes the cut of your jib.
I'm going to just with that attack that would drop me.
Oh, okay. But you have something
But
for this.
I do have something for this, so I will
Okay.
use my Undying ability
Nice.
to not die.
Ah,
So I have
nice.
one hit.
Nice.
Oh, I should say that a viewer reached out and asked me about the Warden class because they saw you playing it. So they're going to try and play it.
Nice.
Alright, once you use ability, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest.
Baldur's Gate.
You would think so, right? You would think so, but I never heard back from them. They were like, yeah, hit us up, and I did, and then they ghosted me. I was like, oh, they must have actually watched my content. Oh well. All right. So, do you want? Well, yeah. Do you want to steal going into the next round? Otherwise, it's gonna
Yeah.
pass to Anne. All right.
Yeah. Well. No. Well, I am on fire as well.
Oh yeah.
I can take
yeah.
it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll pass to Anne.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'll end it with Barnaby passing to Jason, because we're at 11:30. Alright. We end with Barnaby passing to Jason into round 4. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we need to pin. Let me see. Oh.
I mean, just that we need to
Victor
get Wayne out of his.
use 10 charges of staff. Wayne trapped in cage. Okay. There we go. Alright. Dwayne, do I have Dwayne on there? My bad.
Dwayne.
I'm tired. Alright.
How I've been playing Wayne, he's been a jerk since he got back. I kind of feel like this is earned.
Aw.
Dark Wayne.
Dark
Let's
Wayne.
see. I'll take you guys back to the dashboard. It's a player dashboard. Player maps. Here we go. Oh man. We haven't been on this map in a while. It's still showing werewolf stuff. Let's see. A very interesting turn of events. Man, Robin's like, I'm doing the bad guy stuff, but I'm gonna somehow do the good guy stuff. Guys, gonna do the good guy, bad guy stuff. If you do enough, what a second edition druid way of doing it, right? When you know the true neutral bullshit of like the druids of second edition, where they were like, you must do an equal amount of good and evil to balance out the nature of the universe and all this. I mean, I'm kind of feeling that vibe. A little bit. Also, it looks like a Tim Burton stop motion like claymation tree right now. Looking at it. Yeah.
Robin, just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are bad guy.
Oh, well. Everybody's still alive. That's fantastic. We didn't kill Remy's character. That's also good. We'll resume next week, mid-battle against it, and see what happens. See what happens next. If you guys stay on this train you on, you stay on this train you on. I mean, this is a fast track to an ending. Like, there's many endings. This is definitely heading towards an ending. With some great alacrity, I might say. Oof. Okay. So, I don't know if there's any announcements really. Oh yeah. Sunday we're gonna play the first session of Dragonbane. I'm pretty excited about it. It's like 4th edition, 5th edition, but Call of Cthulhu, I guess. So just real rough time. So if you're interested in checking that out, I believe we are going to be streaming it, and that's going to be Sunday afternoon. Beyond that, I don't know of any other special things that are going on. There's a new expansion for Wildermyth. We used to play a ton of Wildermyth on the server and stream it. If you've never heard of it or played it, it's a phenomenal procedurally generated storytelling-esque game. It's just a lot of fun. It's a very fun, wholesome, enjoyable experience. And it has multiplayer, so you might want to check it out. It's pretty fun. All right. Anybody have any other announcements?
No, not really. No Tuesday, Starting 1000. Come watch.
Yeah, I heard
Rhyme
the
of the
level. Oh. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that I heard those guys are level 2 now, which is pretty strong.
I was gonna say Orpheus Snacks, Rhyme of the Frostmaiden. That'll be tomorrow night.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Well, I hope everybody has a good weekend, and we will continue this next week. All right.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Nice.
See you.